Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, the Dodging Pocket Sand podcast, where we discuss how to avoid dirty fights. No, guys, I don't think this is the right one this week. I think we're... Okay, anyway. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on with the show.
Welcome, everybody, to tonight's show. This is episode 6, the 6th episode. And you know what that means. We're talking to dead people. We're going to help out Bruce Willis and watch out for our crazy Donnie Wahlberg. So, let's start the show off, shall we? We have a big group here with us tonight. We've got Dylan, we've got John, we got Dre, we got Ryan, we got Rich. I think Waffle's going to be dropping in at some point tonight. So first off, Dylan and I missed last week. Dylan, how was vacation?
Vacation was fantastic. A lot of stuff went down. I was able to go snowboarding out in Utah, which was fantastic. It was the best 5 hours of my life. It got cut short. So I guess a little story time since you're asking about it. So I'll just touch on the snowboarding part. So on Monday, I got out to the mountain at 9 o'clock. I was able to get a pass to Powder Mountain, which is awesome. Powder Mountain limits their ticket sales to 1,500 people a day, and it's 5,000 skiable acres. So basically, even at full capacity, you have like at a minimum 4 acres to yourself. There was not like anyone there that day. There was no one there. Like I have pictures I've shared. The most I ever saw on a run was like 1 or 2 people. So I felt like I had the whole mountain to myself. That was fun and all until the wind gusts at the top of the mountain started getting up to 80 miles an hour wind gusts. And the chair that I was on started rocking and a rolling. And the wind caught my board that was attached to my left foot and damn near pulled me out of the ski lift. So I remember getting to the top and I was like, they should probably do something about this. And as soon as I got off of the thing, it was coming up. It was like clicking away, just coming up. And the chair was swinging left and right like this as I'm trying to dismount this chair. And I almost got eaten by the damn chair. And as I get out there, the guy's like, hey, we're closing this down. I was like, oh, actually, cool. I get that. He's like, make your way to the middle of the mountain. I was like, all right, cool. Got you. Get to the middle of the mountain, did like a couple more runs. And then I get to the very top and he's like, hey, by the way, we are closing the whole mountain. And this was at 3 p.m. This mountain was open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I chose this mountain because I would get 12 hours and it's limited sales, so it's not crowded. It was like the perfect, and it was like perfect weather except for the wind. Sunny, clouds kind of rolled in a little bit here and there. It snowed a little bit while I was up there. It was gearing up to be a perfect day. It got cut short. So I went to the ticket office and I said, hey, look, is there anything you can do for me? I was planning on being here for another, couple hours, something like that. And she's like, well, we don't really do refunds. I was like, okay. And she's like, but we could give you a comeback pass. It's good for $80 and it's good for 2 weeks. And I was like, listen, I don't live here. And she's like, ooh, are you planning on coming back tomorrow? I said, no. I was like, I don't want to make my way all the way back up here again tomorrow. And she's like, oh, sorry. And I was like, fuck. So that concluded the snowboarding aspect of it, which for 5 hours, I drug a 45-pound bag with my board, boots, everything in there, all the way across the country. Yeah, basically all across the country to get over there to do this for 5 hours. Now, it was the best 5 hours of snowboarding I think I've ever done in my life, so it was worth it. But I'm a little sour about it.
Yeah, I'd be jaded.
Yeah. But while I was out there, I met up with Dice Goblin Black Cat and Archive the Wolf. They're some of the community members here in our Discord and across the Owl Sector Alliance. And we played a D&D one-shot on the Sunday, and it took 13 hours for a one-shot. It was long, it was grueling, but it was fun. It was very, very fun. The day before, Archive held a miniature painting class, so that was really cool. Got to paint my mini. It took me 4.5 hours to paint my mini. That's like this fucking big. Because it's that big. So that was cool. Met up with Killerberry.
How did your ADD handle that?
What, the 13 hours?
Yeah, no, the painting of that figure.
Oh, the painting? So the cool thing about ADHD is that when you really find something that you like or you're really into, you do this thing called hyper-focusing. So I didn't know that 4.5 hours went by. It felt like 30 minutes. So it ADHD is funny because like you have hyper focusing and then you have negative focusing. Like you just can't do it. But that's how that ended up. You know, it was smooth sailing. You know, I did take a little Adderall before then, and I was able to really paint that fucking figure. So, that was cool. But yeah, I got to meet up with Killer Berry as well. Another member. He lives out in Heber, which is on the east side of Salt Lake City. And yeah, and then the one and only Kingsley Mack, who lives out there, invited me out to dinner with his wife, and that was phenomenal. We went to a local pizza restaurant that they have there, and so I got a hot honey pizza, and him and his wife got a grape pizza. You heard it, grape. It has grapes on it. It has sliced red grapes with gorgonzola cheese, balsamic reduction, and arugula. And he was raving about it. I did not try a piece. I just couldn't do it.
What was it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask your opinion, Danger. You being a cook.
Is it? I mean, was it? It wasn't. It didn't have red sauce on it, did it?
No.
I mean, I would eat that.
Yeah.
Were the grapes hot, or were they like just they sliced like
they were? I mean, the whole pizza was hot. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't stick my finger on one of the grapes, so I didn't finger his pizza over there. But
give it a little.
I didn't give it a little like can I just test the temperature of your grape real quick?
Can I just fondle these grapes?
It's a great icebreaker. It's a great.
Hi. Fight with your husband. By the way, I'm going to fondle your grapes. Sorry.
I'm going to fondle your grapes. Hold on.
You know, I really feel like I like grapes more than like most people, and I'm feeling pretty like disgusted.
Yeah,
by the idea of it.
But you,
like, it's honestly it's probably fine. I'm actually more disgusted by the gorgonzola. But that's, like,
I think that's what made me kind of
at all. Like honestly, like grapes and a balsamic reduction, the sweetness probably like sounds pretty good with the acidity, and like that probably works really well. And arugula is great on everything all the time.
You can't knock it till you try it.
We're good. We're good on that. But like,
I think you need the gorgonzola. I think you need that stank in there. That's like
I was gonna say, is that like a nutty cheese or is it a stinky cheese?
It's a gorgonzola compared to normal blue cheese. It's a green cheese, so it's gonna be a little bit more. Little nuttier, a little more on the sourness. I mean, I love it. I love gorgonzola.
More moldy and rotten.
A little bit more moldy. Love it.
See, I don't like blue cheese at all.
Same.
So like I can't get behind any of these colored cheeses.
I'll eat it when it's fresh. Thanks.
Cheese is cheese color, bro. It can't be Roy G. Biv in this bitch. Like you can't do that.
White, yellow, orange. That's it.
Exactly.
just stick. How's everybody else's week been? Play anything fun this week?
I started Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and let me tell you, I'm having a great time. Not as great of a time as I did when Belle was like off his rocker, enjoyed my game in the middle of the night. But we had a blast. It is a really fun game, really good, really great mechanics, very Borderlands style. Art style is great. I love a looter shooter. Obviously, it's just a good time all around for everybody. Fun for the whole family.
Just a side note on the gorgonzola or whatever the cheese you were talking about. It is number 43 in the top 10 list. Just so you know.
I think we figured out the top 10.
Is it top 10 cheeses?
It is not top 10 cheeses. I was just looking.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it's 43 on top 10 most disgusting food, it's been way.
Knowing Rodimus, this is reverse psychology. It's probably about cheese.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know until the time comes.
All right, I'm excited.
So,
I actually played some Tiny Tina's too. I only got through the tutorial, but I've enjoyed it so far. I mean, I never quite got into the Borderlands itself, but I love D&D, so I dig it. I'm gonna keep playing with it. See how it goes. I'm doing a spell shooter. I think it's like a wizard. It's my only qualm with the game is the fact that like I feel like I know what these characters are, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
I think that's part of the idea of the story, that it's all just Tiny Tina's made up as she goes along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is like super fun because I just ran into something where like it's obviously like not intended to be part of the game, and she's like, "Oh, it's it's this thing, and then you have to do this, and this is totally planned. This is totally not an accident. You figured
I was
it
gonna
out.
say, a
It's really,
spoiler alert,
really funny.
for a 2-year-old game, when Valentine tries to seduce the drawbridge for it to come down, and she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna allow it. Yeah, and then it opens.
Andy
I was like,
Samberg seducing a
yeah,
a drawbridge.
exactly.
I didn't know I needed that in my life, but I did.
Exactly.
I filled a hole.
It's definitely a game where, like, I mean, normally when I'm playing a game, like, I'll have like a podcast on or like some music especially if I'm soloing.
Oh no, I'm locked in.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
100% volume is up. I am locked in. I am listening to everything that's going on in that game.
Yeah,
What
this
about
week I played Pico Park with Edifier and Kingsley, and it is uniquely fun and different. But I would willing to bet it would be even 10 times better if everyone was either high or drunk playing the game. So, but it is
Hell
fun.
yeah.
So it is the
I
best
mean, it was
$4 I've ever spent on a video game in my life.
What is it? I don't think I've heard this one. What's Pico
called
Park?
Pico Park, and it's a 8-bit video game. Depending on how many people you are, you have to solve the puzzles, whether it's 2 people or 6. Some puzzles are timed. Some puzzles you're attached to each other by a rope. There's obstacles, and you got to do things like there's a button in the middle of the room that says "Do not push." You damn well know someone's gonna push the damn button, and it kills you all. So it's just dependent on the puzzle that you're doing. But just look it up on YouTube or TikTok, whatever, and you'll see some people play it. It's absolutely hilarious watching them play and listening to them.
That's the one I first saw that when Smitty was playing that. He plays a lot of those like party games and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody knows of him, but him and his crew that were playing it made me want to play that game, and then I forgot about it. And then you just now saying that, I'm like, oh my god, you bitch! You didn't tell me. I was like, I want to play this game.
So we're planning a night to play it, but I'll let you know when we play it.
Hell yeah!
But other than that, I've been playing some Freedom, but we'll talk about that later.
I mean, who isn't?
I'm proud of you all for finally catching up on the Tiny Tina bandwagon.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
For our inspiration.
So
It's
I've started
very
my
fun.
second playthrough because of all you.
It was
Yeah.
PlayStation's free game last month.
Did
Yeah.
you pick it up?
Yeah, you know I pick them all up, baby. I pay for that shit. I'm not gonna leave it. What
Well,
the
then
fuck
why
are
don't-
you
why don't
talking
we-
about, dude?
Well, then why don't we do that for Thursday? Why don't we do that for Thursday? Let's run Tiny
Shit,
Tina's
man, I'm never
Thursday.
winning, man. I'm playing Helldivers. Man,
Oh,
I got
you
some
want to play?
shit going on.
Right. If you want to play some Tiny Tina's on Thursday, I'm in.
I'm down too. I got my blight collar.
Big crew. Yeah, Tiny Tina's is great. It's a nice mix of tabletop
I'm
and
the
Borderlands.
moderator.
The end game in Tiny Tina's is a touch weak, but I mean for an A to Z story, it's really solid. As like call it a Borderlands one shot, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just a little bit. It's just a little offshoot, off canon. You know, it's what happens like on a random Saturday night during the regular story. That's what Tiny Tina's is.
I think it was John that was telling me about this, and maybe it's somebody else, but they said that they had a beta for it, and it was actually like the Borderlands characters playing the game in the beta. Like it was like Lilith and like the others were actually at the table playing it, and then when they released it, they introduced Valentine and the robot. I forgot the name of the robot's name, but like it used to be the actual Borderlands characters playing
Freddy.
characters in it. Yeah. I just say Andy Samberg and Wanda Sykes. Yeah.
Don't disrespect Claptrap, bro. That's rude.
Never.
Never.
I've got fun in it though.
Claptrap's not in Tiny Tina's, I don't think.
Yeah.
I haven't found him yet.
Not so
No,
I bet you he's an Easter egg in some weird offshoot that like no one goes down, and he's just like, "Hey, what's up?"
It's possible. I mean, I haven't gotten that far yet, so unless he's a side quest. Yeah, you know, the one thing I haven't been able to download the DLC yet. Like I picked up the game free on PS Plus, and I don't know. Like I tried picking up something else, and it wouldn't let me pick up the DLC. I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong spot on the PlayStation Store, but
On Steam, it said it downloaded with mine, but I don't even know what it is, so I'm just playing it. And I'm also jealous because you guys got this shit for free. I paid $20 for this shit.
I mean,
we're technically
I paid $70. I don't want to hear
PS
it.
Plus is like $160.
We're technically paying for it with our monthly Game Pass stuff.
True.
And also, I didn't even plan on getting PS Plus Premium. Do not let your babies play with your video game or your cell phones.
That's his excuse.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need to
Jonah-
put some
well, no, I'm
passwords
pretty
on
sure
your shit,
Jonah,
dude.
99% sure Jonah subscribed me to PS Premium.
Sure, blame your sons.
I mean,
Honey, I don't
like,
know why this charge is on the card. You know, it's gotta be.
Works
He
a lot
gotta
better
have.
than claiming responsibility. That's for
And you know
sure.
what else? He bought some Air Jordans too. That was weird. And then he went and bought like all this leather
There's
jacket
a
and everything.
boat
Yeah, not
outside.
wear it
It's
anymore.
I didn't do that.
Babe, he got on the Nike app and went wild.
So many dunks.
Non-refundable.
Created his own
It's
shoe.
non-refundable.
Anything else we're playing?
So
I mean,
I've been secretly trying to get people to download Gears of War 5.
It's downloaded. It's
Yeah.
downloaded.
Those-
I'm ready
Those
for you.
hints were the subtlest hints. You literally said it one time, like, "Hey, this is
Hey.
what I'm playing."
Well, I'm just saying. So I downloaded that, and I
Oh, he
played
just
a
not
couple.
really said it to you. He just straight up DM me and was like, "Hey, download this game."
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
I just saw it in
that's
a chat.
Yeah.
So,
It was a DM.
yeah, so I downloaded it and I played a couple rounds of Horde. That was, dude, I forgot how fun Gears of War Horde is, especially when you shoot something with a shotgun and it just kind of explodes in a splat of blood. Like that Gears of War aesthetic is just too good, bro. So
I played Gears of War 2 was the last one I played when they introduced Horde mode. And I do remember that being really, really fun. But I had
Oh.
days of game time in Gears of War 1. I loved Gears of War 1.
oh yeah, dude, I played all the way through the Marcus Phoenix storyline, like the big main version of it. What is it? 3, I think. Which is the one where, spoiler alert, years later that Dom dies? Is
That's
that
Oh,
3.
that was
That's 3.
That's
That's
like the
3.
I was
last one
thinking
that
of
I thought
Carmine.
really mattered. Like that's the one where they like supposedly won the war, but who knows?
Yeah, because 4 is technically Judgment Day. That's the prequel. And then there's 4, which is like the new trilogy, and then there's 5.
Yeah, and 5.
I-
So 5 controls are just about the same.
You look
I could see
confused.
I could see some places where it needs to move forward and it's a little stuck in the past, but we can get to that with the topic of the show.
I was just trying to remember, like, if it was Gears of War 1 or 2. Again, spoiler alert. I was like, was it 1
It's
or
a 20-year-old game.
I know. Xbox 360. If you guys just picked it up, don't listen. It was like Carmine and Coltrane died, and I was like, was that 1 or 2?
Carmine's
was-
1.
And then Coltrane
Carmine's
was 2?
1. No, Coltrane was 4?
See, it was like one of them that because I remember Coltrane dying, and I've only played 1 or 2. So like, either I watched
Well,
a
one of
video.
the brothers dies in every game. That's
Yeah,
like it's
there's-
like Kenny. It's like the Kenny of the Gears of the War universe.
Yeah, Coltrane's the football player, but there's
Yeah.
the helmeted brother. There's like 3 brothers. They all die in the.
Yeah, it's like Carmine, Carmike, and one other one. I can't remember
Yeah.
his name.
Carl.
I just remember
Carl.
Carmine. I was like,
Carl.
he's so cool. He's so cool. It
So
just dies.
cool.
I was like, huh, no,
Oh yeah,
that
he
was my
eats it,
favorite
right?
character. I was
Classic.
like, fuck.
Now there's always that one. Maybe it is it 4?
4
I don't
is
remember.
Judgment.
Yeah, but then there's 4, right? Like there's the one where it starts the new trilogy with Cat. Because Judgment's.
I don't know. Like I said, I stopped after the Marcus Phoenix trilogy.
Yeah, I keep playing. I keep coming back. Keeps pulling me back in.
So yeah, if you like Gears of War or if you never played it, everyone dies. So don't get attached. It's like Game of Thrones, but with chainsaw guns.
Yes, and less incest.
Yeah. I'm gonna say way less sex in general.
And on that note, let's move to questions. We do have some questions this week. We're gonna try and answer these questions as many as we can every week. I know we have a huge discussion we want to talk about this week and next week, so we'll answer what we can. So, first question is from Crampline, which shout out to Sims, the Sims game. I told her I would.
Shout out to the Sims.
Here's
Shout
the
out to
only
the
update
Sims.
she's getting on the
My
damn
wife,
Sims
my
game.
wife is a Sims fan.
There's a
So-
new crystalline pack and grow your own crystals. There's your Sims update. Move on. For those that don't know, that's my little sister, so I'm allowed to talk to that shit to her. So
Alright, fair enough.
Rob,
So
this is
she wants to know.
aggressive.
She wants to know if we keep our butter out on the counter.
No, God, no, it stays
No.
in the fridge.
No, butter on the counter.
You only
Always.
do that to like soften it before you use it.
Yes.
That's it. Because you don't heat it up because it'll melt. So you just leave it out room temperature. That's the only time it should be on the counter.
I think she's.
I mean,
weird
I
for
always-
leaving out on the counter, so but that's just me.
I always have butter out on the counter. Always.
Is she,
I mean,
is
there's
she
always.
harassing you, Prime? Is that what this is?
Yeah, is this a weird inside thing that we should know about?
No.
Okay.
I feel like it
feel like
is, and
I
he's
think-
denying it.
I know. I feel
Well,
like this
there's
should be
nothing there.
story time with Prime.
We
Yeah.
should.
We have
this-
time.
We might. Yeah.
We have time my ass.
That or we scrap what we were going to talk about next week and just talk about the fact that
There you go.
Prime has a secret butter thing going on that we don't know
I
about.
do
We're gonna
not.
try-
My butter is in a tub in my refrigerator.
Is
I
this
like
the
my
top
butter
10?
cold. It
Top
is
10
not-
things that
it
you
This is
keep on
it.
the counter?
This
No.
is
Top 10
it.
things you keep on the counter?
I'm gonna make you guys
Cheese.
guess all episode what the top 10 list is.
Okay. Next question is from Nader Raider, which, by the way, Dylan, I don't know if you noticed, but he gave you a lot of praise this week in the fact that you're a Power World Master. So I thought you
Yes.
should know that.
This is why I don't listen to his podcast.
Damn.
Oh.
If
Shot
he's throwing
fired.
shade, I'm gonna throw
Shot
it back.
fired.
Golly. Question for Rich. What's your thoughts on the current number of channels in our Discord?
There are too many fucking channels in this Discord already.
Which,
Come on now.
I'll take
Follow-
this part actually. Too fucking bad.
follow up to this is he wants to know where our Power World channel is at. You can
Not
find it
happening.
at a different Discord because that's not happening.
You can find
Actually,
it.
Can we
very
assign
large.
him with a 1-day ban?
Yes, we can actually.
Can we
It's
just
so
put a
far
1-day
deep
ban on him?
in the channel graveyard that it is damn near 20 feet underground. Okay, that's where that channel is. It got
way to count it.
literally pulled into the ether and just disintegrated.
It's in a
The
bug
Bell's
nest.
Necronomicon
favorite
can't
channel.
raise that one from the dead. It's not happening.
Yeah,
It's in
yeah,
a bug
you,
nest next to Super Earth.
you can't reanimate dead on this thing. You cannot do it. It
No,
is
no.
just gone.
It's gone.
Pulled into the astral plane.
The
Moving
astral
on
plane.
from that insulting question. Sir Fluffy O'Fingers the Dignified. The
I love
dignified
this question.
dignitary.
What is this?
I love this question.
Brace yourselves, it's a long one. Me. Question for the Made Spaceman. You guys seem to list lists and shit, so I'll give you a list question. What are your top 3 go-to items when you are hungover? What makes you feel better? For me, it is the following. 1, Tailwind mixed in my water. This is my endurance mix for distance running and cycling. It is better than Gatorade. It works wonders for hangovers. Number 2, a McDonald's cheeseburger. I never eat fast food if I'm feeling shit. This poor excuse for food actually seems to work for me. Number 3, going for a run. As stupid as it sounds, sometimes sweating it out helps. I hate every bit of it while I'm getting ready. I hate myself during the first part of the run. However, at some point it clicks and I'm cured. And if that fails, I can just smoke a J.
Mm,
Well, I mean, I can go first because my 3 things are very upfront. So, yellow Gatorade. We don't talk about Gatorade by flavors unless you're a cop. If you're a cop, go ahead. Keep calling them by flavors, you weirdo. KFC, fried chicken, grease and protein. Grease, protein, electrolytes, and then smoking weed. All those things help, and you'll feel a million times better. But the jogging thing actually makes a lot of sense because you metabolize the alcohol. Anyway.
Anybody who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
I will sip on water. I will eat Taco Bell, and I'll stare directly into the sun. Just burn my corneas.
What?
It takes the headache away, like within about 5 minutes.
I can see Belle just staring out in the sun.
I would advise not drinking heavily the night before the eclipse. Just throwing that out there. Just to keep you out of your regimen.
Yeah, but no, those are my 3. Yeah, those are my 3. for
Someone
real.
needs to check on Belle on that day.
I'm blind. I'm blind.
What happened? He just laid out in the driveway. What happened, dude? My sunglasses got knocked off. Help me.
For
Who wants to go
me,
next?
for me, it's Pedialyte. Don't knock it. It is the best thing ever when you're hungover. Tortillas and Excedrin.
Wait, just tortillas?
Yep, straight up.
You just crush up the
flour tortillas.
Excedrin and make a tortilla, like a
Maybe.
Excedrin taco?
Yep.
You don't even put spread a little butter on there.
No, just straight up tortilla.
Carbs.
Mm.
Carbs.
Fold it, Just fold it, keep folding it.
Fold
Just,
it,
But-
fold it,
but
and it's like a
You
little
got to
pocket.
drink the clear Pedialyte because if it comes back up, it doesn't stain.
That sounds like
Okay,
another
you have a
double
system.
gain kind of
Just like
problem.
my system, you have a system. I respect it.
Well, it comes in waves depending on the level. So for me, if it's a breakfast one, you gotta go either over easy eggs with bacon and pancakes and syrup. Like I go hard when it comes to food. I'm like a little dude that eats like a 300-pound man. So you start there, or if it's really intense, you get waffles. Then you have to fill up every square with syrup, or it doesn't absorb the alcohol correctly to rectify the situation.
You follow that up with an insulin shot.
And I'm also pretty sure that there's no
Yeah,
other way
that's
to
what I'm
eat
thinking.
waffles if we're being real.
yeah, I mean that's the only way to get raw.
This is
waffles.
true. This is
Okay,
true.
but how do you eat an Eggo waffle? Because it's different.
You put it in a
With
toaster.
bare hands.
I used to
Just
eat them
man-
but with just
manhandle
butter
it.
on them.
You
I
put
just
it.
buttered the waffle. That sounds sexual, and I would eat it.
Well, after you do that, you put some peanut butter on it and you fold it in half.
Oh, that's a move.
So the folding it in half is definitely a
Mm.
move, and I have used that many times. So
Yeah, man.
I will take it out of the toaster. I will spray it with spray on butter, fold it in half, and just
You know,
Yep.
if you flatten it out, you can essentially turn it into a Choco Taco.
I've
Put
tried
a little
it.
bit of hazelnut on there, and
I mean,
Think about it. Come on, man.
I'm thinking of like a fucking chalupa now. Like if you just made a taco inside of an Eggo and just had like a fluffy waffle as the tortilla, dude.
wasn't that like the Taco Bell breakfast taco? Like, didn't they use like an Eggo waffle? Or am I thinking of something else?
Maybe, who knows? I should know that. I go there enough.
Although I will say, just having a buttered waffle just to take in the car with you on the way to work, it's a perfect road breakfast.
But if
Handful.
you're talking like the true fixer though, my last true fixer would be Chick-fil-A chicken minis. They fix all your problems in the world. I don't care what they are, whether it's a hangover, bad debt, horrible relationship. Chicken minis are there for you.
Now I know what I'm getting for breakfast
You
tomorrow.
I got an iron gut, man.
These fuckers will fix your credit score.
Honey, I can't pay the bill this week. We're going to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, my
Disclaimer:
God.
Space Mafia does not claim that chicken minis will fix your credit score. We will accept no liability on your behalf.
But do go get chicken minis. we do sponsor that.
but if you want to DoorDash me some, we'll talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just DM us at chicken minis
Chick-fil-A,
at
if you're listening, we will
spacemafia.com.
definitely take a sponsorship.
Yeah, seriously, I'm getting Chick-fil-A tomorrow on my way to bowling.
God. Honestly, thank you, Fluffy. And that was a great adventure we all just went down.
Hey, can I give my input on this?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
And I feel like you're the
As
person
you-
who needs to.
Yeah, as your resident fucking alcoholic. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna give you like two versions. I'm gonna give you the two versions. For one, I would recommend that you yogurt and settle your stomach. Drink a little bit of water every hour. We're talking like a gallon over, the 14 to 16 hours and be up next day, just like consistently, just like eat fruit. If you eat fruit, you're getting that like natural sugar, and the water's gonna like kind of hold in your body better. You know what I mean? It kind of like saturates your body. Now, the other side of it is what I do, which is crush like 2 C4 Skittles energy drinks and like eat a fucking Quest bar, like the birthday cake Quest bar, and like the Planters, at a gas station, like the Planters 2-pack of the hot and spicy nuts.
Now
I'll get
we're
like
talking.
those. That's my hangover cure.
Well, and you don't
What I
tell 'em about
recommend and what-
your straight
two separate things.
pre-workout shots either now.
Yeah, that's different. That's a whole different regimen of the day.
I know a
Yeah, dude,
guy
that's
who
not-
used to take a blue monster, take a sip out of it, then he would put a 5-hour energy drink inside the monster and drink it.
That sounds like my morning regimen every morning.
Hey, honestly, it
That
really
dude is
though-
me.
No, for real though, like for real, like a monster plus a 5-hour energy. That's pretty much what a C4 is. It really is. It's just like a vitamin B12 shot and a shitload of caffeine.
Yeah, when I'm really
Reasons-
struggling, I'll grab the Ghost energy drink out of the cooler at the gas station.
Yep, it's same thing.
Have you guys had the new Celsius? Like the big can Celsius?
No.
It has 260 milligrams of caffeine in that bitch.
Jesus.
I didn't know that until I drank
How-
it.
Rookie
I was like,
now.
oh, this looks delicious.
How does your heart not
64
explode?
Then again, I'm a two
ADHD,
monster a day. I'm a
that's
two
how.
monster a day minimum guy, so
Yeah, I
No.
usually regular about 3 energy drinks a day.
that's
Mondays,
what
my
I was-
shift
kind of a
at the
problem.
hospital.
To be young.
have two cups of coffee at least, 3, and an energy drink.
Strictly coffee. I'm staying off the energy drinks.
It's honestly a miracle I don't put IVs like all the way.
Oops,
So-
sorry.
Hold
coffee. I guess,
Sir, that's my neck.
Story.
What are you doing?
But
I was trying to get
just
the guy
let
behind you.
My hangover cure, not medical advice, not a doctor, blah blah blah. Go on with your lives.
So, coffee story for the week for you. Everybody's familiar with Death Wish coffee
Mhm.
here.
Mhm.
Fantastic coffee, really high in caffeine. They had this version come out called Blue and Berried, which was a blueberry vanilla Death Wish. Yes, son, that look on your face is exactly how your soul feels when you're taking it in.
That sounds amazing.
It's as good as it sounds.
I'm
Is
not
it
a coffee
infused
drinker,
in the
so-
coffee bean?
Yeah,
Okay, because I used
and then
to.
you
I'm about to
grind
start,
it.
yeah, I'm about to start making cold brew again. That sounds like an amazing cold brew option.
Yeah, so we French press everything here, so you can
Oh,
imagine how that develops, right?
Yeah.
So
We fancy, we French press.
Yeah.
That sounds hey.
Actually,
Pinky
it's like the
up,
least
bro.
fancy way to make coffee.
but
I'm shitting on the French.
they don't make it anymore. Like it's like sold out everywhere.
and
And
you have a bag, and
I
I'm
have
about to Venmo you.
I've got 3 bags of it. And so I told the wife, we went to the Walmart we went to had the last 3 bags in the area. And I'm like, it said there were 5. We get there, there's 3. There's a lady standing there next to him. She's looking at it, and I'm looking at my wife. I'm like, I'm gonna get this stuff. I'm gonna get this. So I just reached down casually right beside that lady, and I grabbed 2 bags, and I pulled them out, and I said, "Oh look, there's only one left," and I grabbed that one too. And I looked at that lady, and I put them in my cart, and we walked away.
Did you give her the crazy eyes? You need to give her the crazy eyes. Just like take it and just like, bitch, I'll cut you.
So the real story is that full tilt ran down the aisle and just shoulder checked her away from the coffee.
Maybe. And I also, if you're looking for Blue and Berry Black Rifle or Death Wish coffee, I have a bag available for $159.99. Thank you.
Actually, you have 0. If that's the only one you're selling, that's mine.
Wait. How much is a new Elite controller? It'll be one and ship. It'll be 180.
180.
I'll do you better. I'll do you 200.
Why stop there? We're going
250, take it or
250.
leave it.
No, seriously, look it up. And if it's in your area, if anybody's got it in your area, go buy it before it goes out and give it a shot, because that's hands down the best coffee I've ever had.
Okay.
Look it up. Look it up and see. Like the bags are starting to get expensive.
Everybody's looking it up on their phones right now.
I'm telling you, man, it's so good.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
But the point being, I had to travel almost all the way to the ocean to get that stuff. So I had to travel into Mount Pleasant, which is 30 minutes into the super Richville.
Oh
and,
God, forbid 30
we went-
minute drive.
Listen, bro, when everything you could ever want is like 10 minutes from you, 30 minutes feels like you it's like you driving to like Podunk somewhere in the middle of North Carolina for like nothing. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Well, my hangover stuff would be definitely lots of water. And it is water, so fuck you, Stormcrow. And
Fucking water.
it's water, baby.
It's
WATER water. Love it.
WOODER.
Which, by the way,
Water.
we
cry about it.
for those who know, we have a Rita's Water Ice opening up here, like 10 minutes down the road from me.
Ooh. They
Which
just open this week.
Mwah.
Just open this week.
Mwah.
I'll see.
Mwah. And I can't describe the look on the faces of my in-laws as I'm explaining to these people from Ohio what water ice is. And the
Because they don't know
glee
what you're
coming
saying.
from my face. Yeah. Half of it is they have no idea what I'm saying. Half of it is they don't know what it is. So really, like, I probably look like a babbling moron, but I'm happy because I'm gonna go get some water ice this week. I'm so excited. But anyways, number 2, because as a former New Jersey native, diner breakfast. I don't care what it is. Personally, if it's fried eggs, pork roll, and some hash browns, and give me a cup of coffee, I am set. That was my hangover breakfast. You just hit up a diner, you go get that. Love it. And then third would
Diner Cure is like outrageous. The
Yeah.
Jersey Diner Cure, crispy hash browns, over easy eggs, buttered toast.
oh,
That like
pork roll.
for
It's
all
got to be
of-
pork roll for me.
It honestly probably cures cancer.
It does.
Again,
It does.
Not
Cures
medical
depression.
advice. Do not take that to the bank, but I would try it if I
Cures
were.
depression. Cures cancer. Helps with the diabetes.
I mean,
Um,
I have depression for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I have number 3. I think number 3 is just like sit in complete silence and stare out into the distance and contemplate life and all the horrible choices I made the night before. So that's
So
my
the
other.
opposite of mine.
Yeah. I'm sitting in a completely darkened room listening to the Smiths and just hating myself because that's how I roll.
Into the Smiths.
All right.
No.
So, in light of dangers, top 2 list plus staring off into the great beyond, co-pilot, I would like to make a formal request that we have a phonetically spelled Wooder shirt designed, as Danger would say it, and that'll be the
Wooder.
first item
It's
in the
Wooder.
DPS clothing store.
Water, drinking water, ice water, hot
Um,
water.
You
It would
can
just
make
say,
that happen.
it would just
Drop
say,
that
"How's
in
your
the
water
super
heater?"
super secret scroll chat for us, and we're gonna open up a store and launch with that as our first shirt. I think.
So,
I'll be the
all
first
right.
customer.
I know we have one more question and we'll get to it in a second, but just a quick side tangent. So last summer for work, we had like this community, like this whole big department work like thing. And we had a lot of rain like 2 days beforehand and it flooded the town I live in. Like everybody's basements got flooded and all this sorts of shit. So a couple of people I work with live in the same town I do. And they were asking me like, did you get any flooding or anything like that? And without thinking, I just said, nah, no water. I didn't get any water. No water in my basement. We were walking somewhere and literally they stopped in their tracks and stared me down as I kept walking. And I had to turn around and go, what? And they went, what'd you just say to me? And I went, water? I had water in my basement? I didn't have any water in my basement. So then we had went to a bar for a happy hour. I spent the rest of the afternoon literally rambling off words to them because I was like this weird sideshow freak, explaining why I say words like orange and forest instead of forest and orange. And I say words like John and they don't. So it just, you could just see them like, it's almost like, I'm paying, I'm getting this show for free. But yes, that's how I got free drinks for the
Well,
rest
that's
of the
how I
afternoon.
feel right now.
So the John thing is weird though, because like I am the one who's actually from Philly and I don't say John.
What
Like,
do you
and
say?
I might be maybe I'm the only person who doesn't say John, but I don't know. It's never been part of my vernacular.
What do you
Well,
say,
what do you say?
Joan?
No, John. Like it means
John.
John means anything. JAWN. It means
Yeah.
like thing. It means like thing. Like I picked up that
Like-
John, or I saw that John around the corner, or the like.
Yeah.
This
is my
John.
John.
Get
This-
some John.
Where the fuck am I right now?
You're on a
What is
you're
going
on a train,
on?
Hanging out with 2 dudes from the greater Philadelphia area, it is going to get real.
you're on a train
Yeah.
that has been so derailed. We need to get back on the train
Yeah.
tracks.
Yes,
where you're at
please.
currently.
Actually,
All right.
stop the
Sorry,
madness.
Let's get back to this, John. So there's a question from Cryptic.
You fucker.
Was there ever a game that broke you, whether you gave up to never try again, or you fought to finish it to unlock everything, but it took a lot of time and a piece of your soul? To answer that question for me, yes and yes. I have never finished ever the original Batman game that was like on the I had it on the Game Gear, and I remember having it for years. I could never get past the first level, and it drove me nuts, and I eventually gave up, and I sold the Game Gear, and I never finished the game. I have no idea how the game ends or what happens in level 2. It eats at my soul. But as far as a game that I have completed, did everything to complete 100%, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, because I love that game, and I'm a completionist, and every time I play an Assassin's Creed game, I have to do every goddamn thing in that game because I can't help myself. Because I walk down the map, I see a little thing pop up on the screen, I go, ooh, shiny, and I run after it, and I have to complete it. So that's my 2 cents.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in there. You're a rookie when it comes, Mr. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I have 2 games. I'll tell you the very first game that ever broke me as a very, very young man. Bell might have been born. I'm not sure.
Fuck you.
Battletoads on the
Fuck
Nintendo
that game.
Entertainment System.
I mean,
everybody
in our age group.
Fuck
says
that
Battletoads.
game.
Yeah.
We've
Everybody in
all
our
been
age group.
broken- We've all been broken by Battletoads. Let's be
And
real.
everybody got
You
broken
are
at the
over
same
35
spot.
years old. You have been broken by Battletoads. There is a support group. The phone number is my phone.
Okay.
I will run it for everyone.
Got you. So we're gonna have a support group voice channel added in after the show, everyone.
Maybe that's just what this podcast is
Oh.
now. Battletoads support group.
There's gonna be a Battletoad support group channel for any of those in need. It's a fully Rodimus approved for mental health purposes.
Show me on the dial where Battletoads touched you.
And then the second one I will say is it was out of one of the Danger series. The original Assassin's Creed drove me to the point of insanity because there were so many collectibles in that game. There were like 100 feathers you had to go find. Like feathers, bro. And they were in this world map is like, think like Arkham City big. Think like it's like, and there's nothing out there to do except ride your horse.
Now it's been a while, but didn't they move though once you started looking for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started randomizing after a little while. So you had a base location and then they would move if you couldn't get up to them fast enough to a secondary location. It was miserable.
Dude, the fucking sea shanties and Black Flag. I honestly gave up halfway through collecting those goddamn shanties. As much as I love collecting them and hearing them singing on my boat, it just let me like, you know what? I ran over that roof like 8 times. I'm not gonna get it. Fuck it. I don't care. Fuck that tree. Fuck that roof.
In Assassin's Creed 3. It's the same exact thing. Like
Yeah.
They just
Yeah, then all of a sudden you're making up new cuss words for that tree standing right in front of you that's obviously done nothing.
dagger. Let's see. The first game that ever broke me was Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. It's still to this day, almost 39-year-old person, the hardest game I've ever played. Because I don't count Dark Souls because those are just like for people who have punishment fetishes and like you just don't want to be happy. Like you just want to be yelled at, you want to be sad, you want angry, like, and that's fine. If that's your journey, that's your journey. You play it and you have a great time or a horrible time if that's what helps you. But a game that I really took a long time to really get a lot out of is the game that we all play, Destiny. I played by myself and accomplished very little over it. However, I'm playing that stupid. And then now that I play with all the maniacs, I actually get to like do fun stuff. And
for my game that broke me, it would be on the Sega Genesis, and it was called Altered Beasts. Altered Beasts broke me into fucking pieces because I couldn't stand to lose. And I think that's what drove me to have any kind of competitive bone in my body was just continually doing that same mission over and over and over again because I kept dying. And I just kept trying. I finally beat it, but it was like 3 years later after I started. It was ridiculous. The game that I would just kind of double up on this, like the game that kind of took a piece of my soul was Kingdom Hearts, the original one. It drove me to tears because that was the first game I played as a kid that had a really in-depth storyline that really kind of grabbed your emotions. And like whenever the soulless took you to this like dark dimension, like in the very beginning of it, you're like, what the fuck is this? Where am I? What's going on? It takes everything away from you, takes your friends away from you on this like island that you're on, and you're just left by yourself in the darkness. I'm like, I'm 7. What? I don't even know what this is. And so that game really, and I mean, that game had a lot in it too. So I dove a lot of time into that game as well. But I think that it kind of got me too much in my feels or something, and I never went back and played Kingdom Hearts 2. So maybe that may be something I may do in the future.
If I could kind of piggyback off of that sentiment, I'm a fucking 7 dude. I can't figure this out. This shit is too hard. So me growing up, my dad got a Panasonic Dio, missed the first game. And that is a notorious hard game. And I'm like maybe 6 or 7 trying to miss. And it's just, I failed terribly. I've never picked it back up. Apparently it's an awesome game.
Mist was fantastic.
I'm scared. I'm almost like scared of it. because it's like
As analytical as you,
You
are
know what
now
I
to
mean?
certain
Like,
things that when
I'm
we play together.
intimidated by it.
Yeah, but your brain would love it now as an adult, bro. It tickles all kind of little nerve centers
Oh
in your
yeah,
brain now.
I'm sure, but I mean, I'm not out like in a hurry to find a 3DO and a copy of Myst unless I
I'm
do it
I'm
on
I'm sure it's on
computer.
there somewhere.
I'm
on
sure it's on
PC.
computer.
That was how my mom bought had
But-
Myst and all those like weird puzzle games like back then.
But yeah, that
Rich?
would be my entry, Mullet's
Ah.
entry to games that were just insanely difficult for me, and I just said, fuck it.
That's a
The,
super solid entry though, bro. Myst is an
Yeah.
amazing game.
Classic.
The game that broke me at a young age was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games on the NES. Fuck that game. It's right up there with Battletoads.
Yeah, the arcade game, brutal.
Just trying to get
Yeah,
to that.
the arcade game for NES.
Yes, that one.
TMNT, the arcade game. Brutal.
That
Yeah.
game was brutal. And as far as like completionist to like the end would be the original Assassin's Creed also, as Panda was saying. I played that game for hours.
That thing was
Million
hell,
dollars.
wasn't it, bro?
Yes, it was.
God, like you're proud of that 1,000.
It was so good though. It's so
It was.
good though.
But how sad was it? He couldn't swim back in the day, bro.
At
Yeah.
the time. At the time.
At the time, he could not swim. Altair was just screwed, bro. He's like, "Oh, there's water. That's my kryptonite."
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh
Hey,
no.
hey, since we're talking about games, I have a question. I want to add one layer to this question. It can be a quick answer from everybody. What's the first game you ever beat?
Fuck if I know. Can't remember yesterday's breakfast.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Or the most memorable one that the earliest,
I meant
most
the same
memorable
answer,
win?
actually.
Sonic
Uh,
2.
Is
Most
that the one with
memorable?
is that the one with the casino and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Duck
you beat
Hunt.
that?
Mhm.
Duck Hunt.
Yeah, Sonic was my
Damn.
childhood. The Sega Genesis was the only thing I had growing up, and it was my
Right.
neighbor's. I had to go over to his house to play it. And he had Sonic 2, Altered Beast, all those, classic games that were on the Genesis. And we stayed up for like a day straight trying to get like to the checkpoint that was like right before the final like finale. And we only got like 3/4 of the way there. And we tried to pick it back up the next day, and then the game file corrupted because it was a cartridge, and then we had to start all the way back over. I guess that one kind of broke me too. Really, Sega Genesis will just break you down.
Yeah, man.
I was also a Sega Genesis guy. I know exactly how you feel.
Yep. It sucked so much ass.
I would
I
say I,
would
have
say
two
that,
different answers. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
All right. First game I ever beat was probably Super Mario 3. The most rewarding game I ever beat was probably the original Resident.
Ooh,
It was
good
like
series.
the first story-driven narrative like type of game where it took 12 hours, however long at the time. But it was one of those where the Tyrant you so accomplished as like a teenager. I don't know. I was probably 12 years old. But yeah, what a great series. I've pretty much carried that affinity for Resident all through.
Okay.
Well, shit, I was thinking about Resident. All in all, I think the one that would really stand out for me, where I felt like super accomplished, where I finished it, Final Fantasy VII on the original PlayStation. You go through all those discs and trying to get all that shit done. You got your memory
school.
card. And,
Oh,
it's just once you finally get through the entire game, it's like, holy shit, man, that was a whole. Man, that was like 9 months ago. What happened? Man, school year's over. What the fuck just happened to me?
Did you ever run into the problem in the original PlayStation where it didn't read your disc because the laser got too hot? Yeah. We were going through Final Fantasy VII and it wouldn't read when we were on like a disc change, and it was like a climactic point, and we couldn't continue because we had to let our PlayStation cool down. It was ridiculous. It sucks.
About you, Prime?
I don't honestly know that answer, to be honest with you. I would say probably Final Fantasy VII. I played the shit out of that game so much that I actually had to get a second copy of it. So
Whoa.
yes, because
I
I
think
would
my
beat
most
it.
memorable.
I would beat
Go ahead.
it one way, then I'd go back and beat it without doing it with no summons, and I would beat it with just no spells. And
You play kind of how
did
people
you
play
ever do
Skyrim
it?
now.
Oh man, I have a question for you, Prime. So did you ever try to do it with like a Game Shark back in the day?
no, I did not.
Oh man, it's one of those games you manipulate, and I'm just a nerd for shit. I always jump out of bounds. try to fuck with the game. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII with like a Game Shark with next level, like a creativity standpoint, you know.
Like currently, I'm waiting for Rebirth for a year for it to come out on PC so I can play the remastered new ones.
Oh, yeah, those just came out.
Yep. But on to the next question from Mr. Monkey.
Yeah, speaking of which, I want to throw this out there because there should be a disclaimer to this. So I'm going to ask the question, then I'm going to say the disclaimer, and then we can answer the question. So, question from Mr. Monkey. After receiving my first ever Discord timeout for exercising my right to discuss my opinion on Tom Hanks, what generally beloved movie star or star do you not care for? Which, first, if you're not in our Discord, why not? Because we have a lot of fun there. 2, Monkey is leaving out a little nugget of truth here, which is that he said, I don't like Tom Hanks. Steve Guttenberg can do anything better than Tom Hanks, which, fine. I love Steve Guttenberg. But he didn't have a follow-up to my response, which was, would you want to see Steve Guttenberg in Philadelphia? And he did not answer the question. So, starting with Dylan, which is there a movie star or star that you do not care for that is generally beloved?
Honestly, he kind of makes movies like better because he's in it, but at the same time, I don't really care for Leonardo DiCaprio.
I get it.
Oh.
Also, you put me on the spot, and I didn't read the question, so I
I
just
think
came up
that's a
with
fair.
something.
I think that's a fair answer, though.
I could tell, and that's why I asked you
I
first.
mean,
You asshole.
because everybody's entitled to their opinion, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you're
I'm
wrong.
gonna get hate for this, and I'm like, I really can't stand behind it, guys.
Please send all your hate mail to www.dylanhatesleo.com.
No, like he's one of those that I could just take or leave. You know, he's cool that he's in it, but you know, like Shutter Island was cool as a concept, but he didn't really make that movie. I feel like anybody with his acting talents could have done the same thing. You know,
That's
it's like he doesn't make a movie for me. Like he's not like a Tom Hanks.
Yeah, but
That's fair.
We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to that when it's my turn.
yeah, whenever I heard that question, I kind of rephrased it in my head as like, whenever you see an actor, like, they don't sell the role. You're not sold. Like, when I see a Tom Hanks movie, I'm not sold. I'm like, oh, that's Tom Hanks. I was like, oh, that's Leo DiCaprio. I'm not sold. I can't get into it, but I'm not a big...
I was gonna
Is
say,
that
what was
your
the last
actual
movie?
opinion of Tom
What
Hanks?
was the last
Very well.
movie you saw with Leonardo in it?
Probably Inception.
That's such a
was-
good movie.
That was my last one too.
That's
That I saw with
Jesus,
him.
that's a
in it.
good movie,
It's so
though.
Yeah,
old.
but
That's a good movie.
okay, so
14 years
hear me
ago.
out. So hear me out. Like, that's one of my favorite movies ever. But it's also Leo DiCaprio and all the other stars that are in it. Like, I'm not sold on
Dude,
it. I like
Tom
I
Hardy
like the
murdered in that
idea.
movie.
I like the idea of the movie,
Mhm.
but the actors I think are interchangeable.
Yep, I
Like,
was going to
there's-
say the
like-
That's
concept
fair.
of that concept of the movie, perfect. Actors
That's-
can be interchangeable. Exactly. I like that point.
But here's the thing: do you only think the actors are so interchangeable because the person who did it so well that they made it seem like anybody else could also? 'Cause it was
No,
so
I
natural
don't.
to them.
I don't agree with that because I'll make a
'Cause that was
point
like
with,
a thing. I used to have that issue with Tom Hanks when I kind of realized more as I got older that I liked more because he like chameleons himself into all the roles like so easy.
By the way, I do like Tom Hanks. I was just taking a shot at this question. Just a disclaimer, I'm gonna get more hate for that.
Well, I think
I'm the one who timed out Mr. Monkey because he sullied Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks is my birthday buddy. Me and Ryan and Tom Hanks are all like the birthday triplets. It's the three best friends. Even
Well,
we
Greg
have
is
a
my
number
birthday
of Tom
buddy.
Hanks.
So
Yeah.
here's what I think when it comes to good. I do have an answer who I don't generally care for, and it's an easy answer, and it sounds like an easy out, and I might get hate from like the maybe one or two women that listen to us. I could care less for Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hate from me. So
Yeah,
Listen,
same.
there's one movie he brought it to the table, and that was Driver. That movie's fantastic.
Yes,
I
was
mean,
about to say.
he killed it in Barbie. Just throwing that out there.
Again,
crushed Barbie.
I haven't seen Barbie, but as an actor in general, he's one of those like he's one of those that's like, I'm like, I don't buy it. Like you're just not it, bro. It's kind of
Ryan,
like
What
the only
do you
movie
want?
Luke Perry did good in his life was 8 seconds.
What do you
Everything
want?
else, he was Luke Perry. You know what I mean? He was Lane Frost for 2 hours, and the rest of his life, he was Luke Perry no matter what he did. Ryan Gosling is Ryan Gosling no matter what he does. He doesn't become any of his characters. That's what makes a great actor, if you can become your character.
Yeah, I would hard disagree on that. I think you haven't seen the right Ryan Gosling.
Anyways, my answer is going to be Tom Cruise.
Same answer.
No.
I agree.
Nice. Yeah.
Anyone can do his movies. I'm sorry.
That's bullshit.
I got one.
I like Tom Cruise, but
Nobody else can be
But I
Maverick.
100% agree.
True. No one else can be Maverick, but dude, that dude damn near does all of his own stunts too.
Anybody could be Maverick. Any
Just shut the
charismatic
fuck
character
up.
could be Maverick.
Shut the fuck up right now.
My
So
my
mad.
answer.
I'm so tilted.
My
I
answer
need
is
to leave and come back.
my answer is Vince Vaughn. I don't get it. I just don't. I mean, I think he's been put in the position where he has said a lot of funny lines. I don't think it's him. I think somebody wrote that for him. Or
There's the
you know,
thing about Vince Vaughn though. He doesn't play in movies. He just plays himself. That's all Vince Vaughn movies. He's just Vince Vaughn.
Then
Do you
then I
remember
still
his
don't get
character
it.
names? No.
Yeah, no, he's Vince Vaughn. What's Vince Vaughn in? I don't know. It's Vince Vaughn. I
It's
just,
a
I
Vince
Just a
Vaughn
dude
movie.
on
Vince
camera.
Vaughn has
It's
incredible
like
comedic
it's like
timing.
it's like a weird like. And I've been racking this question in my head. It's either him or like Bradley Cooper. I don't get Bradley Cooper. Don't know why people like him. I don't know why he continues to get roles because he's not a great actor. The movies he's done, you could pick anybody else to be in any of those roles.
Also, don't think
Limitless, the
that's true.
series was better than the movie, and he wasn't in the
Facts.
series.
Trash.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
but, like,
wait a minute.
hey.
Silver
So,
Linings
Bradley
Playbook
Cooper,
was
He
Silver
amazing.
had-
Linings Playbook, that
listen.
is blasphemy for you, Greg.
He has a symmetrical
De Niro.
face.
He does.
He
Yes.
has
You're
a
right.
symmetrical face.
Symmetry
Mullet
is
one
beauty.
eye-
finds Bradley Cooper attractive.
His one
He
eye is higher
has
than the
a
other eye.
symmetrical
Of course, he's
face.
attractive.
It's like this.
Well,
His
not-
eye is like
So,
one is higher than the other one.
Listen,
He's
but
constantly tilting his head.
whenever he's in movies at any angle, it's right.
He's perfect. He's
He's
Even
always
when
at
it's
a right
right.
angle,
he's
but
just
he's
so
always at
perfect.
Okay.
he's always at a right angle because he has his head tilted to the right because his eyes are misshapen.
But you know, he took every woman by storm
There
in The
you go.
Hangover. When he woke up from The Hangover and his shirt's all hung out and he's got a little bit of a bloody lip and he looks half hung over and he's talking, you know, every woman was swooning over that man like they
the
was nothing.
The messy hair, like the tussle.
Yeah, I'm
the tussle
telling you,
blonde,
bro.
like flow hair.
They went hard after him. He
Anyways,
killed it.
I'm gonna get the last word in on this Tom Cruise thing. I'm gonna say that Alan Ritchson, who guy who plays Reacher, could do all of the Mission Impossible movies better than Tom Hanks. That's all I'm gonna
I will
say on
agree to
that.
that.
The
So
only
on
thing
that
I
note,
think about, I would say Tom Hanks is the only guy who could play Ethan, but that's it. Or not Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise. Tom
I
Cruise
was
is
gonna
the only
say
guy who
Tom
could play
Hanks
Ethan.
was in Mission Impossible.
no,
I don't know. Listen, guys, I'm drinking too
He
much.
is up here. He is
no,
up here.
there's someone else. I'm trying to figure who I would do better at that, but we need to move along.
All right. So, yeah.
We'll have a main topic next week. I don't want to talk about
Yeah.
that.
Good night.
Incoming message.
Listen up, recruits! This is your general speaking. Have you ever wanted to liberate blindly into the night, spreading democracy across galaxies? Then join the Space Mafia. We provide support from airstrikes to a shoulder to cry on. We'll have you helped out faster than you can say, "Death to my enemies!" Get your fix on DPS, just like your fellow Helldivers get theirs on STEMS. This message is brought to you by Space Mafia and the Galactic Federation of Liberty.
Yeah, I guess we should move on. So I know Ryan brought this up earlier this week, and I think it's a great topic of conversation. Ryan, you want to get started on this?
Yeah, why not? So, this topic comes from FOMO. I'm being completely honest. That's exactly where it comes from. I don't own a PlayStation, gentlemen. I don't own a PC that can run games. You know what that means? I can't partake in democracy. That sucks, bro. Because it looks like it's a lot of fun. I want to play Starship Troopers embodied on the current gen console, but I can't.
I will say it is very fun, and you are missing out.
Well, I know.
Just rub it
It's
in.
a really good fucking time.
We're just good. This whole segment is us just telling Ryan how much he's missing out.
I know.
And
See,
by the way, have I
It's
told you that you're missing
bro-
out on the game right now?
It's really fucking
Listen,
fun. And I wouldn't lie
I
to
have been
you,
looking-
legitimately.
I've been looking at
It's a really good
PlayStations.
time.
I've been looking at PlayStations. I've been looking at PCs. I've been looking around.
This game is breaking this dude's bank right now.
Listen, I'm telling you. So I also looked on change.org, and I pulled a person, I'm not gonna name a name, and I signed I didn't start a petition, but I did sign a petition to bring that game to Xbox. You bet I did. And as of this recording, that petition is at 95,000 people.
Jesus.
Now,
That's
damn.
amazing.
Now, I need somebody. I did this math earlier. 95,000 times $40 is $4.4 million is what they would make if all 95,000 people did it. And you know it's going to be more.
Signed.
Exactly. How many people that have like John? You haven't signed, have you? No, you haven't signed. Hell no. You play on Xbox though, right? But you also have a PlayStation. But you have Xbox. Everybody that has an Xbox.
360,000 though, your math's.
Yeah, but you got an Xbox, right? Like people that have Xboxes can't play. I can't play this game with my friends. And my problem is I don't mind console exclusives, but where my problem lies is multiplayer console exclusives. Our world is way too interconnected now from a game perspective, from a media perspective in general. Like right now, we're like all over the country having a chat inside of an app that can live in each one of our consoles, whether it be a PC, whether it be an Xbox, PlayStation, and we can all still hang out and chit chat, but we can't all play the same one game together. Why alienate your audience?
I see what you did there.
I appreciate you. But for me, in an interconnected world as we are, that everybody's talking, everybody wants to play together. Your multiplayer games should not be limited to any console subset or console PC subset. Don't alienate a whole third of the gaming population, right? Console exclusives should be relegated to single player games. In my opinion, that's where that should kind of stop. If you want to have like special features for different systems, as long as it doesn't impact overall game balance, sure. You want some PlayStation exclusive armor? Cool. You know what I mean? But I wanna play Helldivers with you guys, and I feel left out. So I want to talk about it and have a support session.
So now that the Debbie Downer section is done, hey guys, I got this new gun that really makes them explode. It's fantastic.
I will catch you all on the next episode.
You know what though? I'm one of those weird people that I think that there should be zero console exclusives. As somebody who, I have a PlayStation, I have an Xbox, and what drives me up a wall is the fact that I have to pay for a subscription service for one and the other at the same time. When both games are both consoles have the same game, so I'm paying money for both. However, there's one or two goddamn games that I want to play, and one's on an Xbox and one's on a PlayStation. So if I want to play The Last of Us, I gotta have a PlayStation, which is a single player game, and I get what Ryan's saying. And yeah, that's an exclusive, but like Tiny Tina's. I started playing Tiny Tina's, and it was free on the PlayStation Plus. Why is it not free on the Xbox Game Pass? That doesn't make any sense to me. So now I'm, if I want to play this game, I have to search it out on a different console to go play. Theoretically, I should just be able to pay one. I'm already paying the money for the subscription service. I should just be able to play any game I want to because I'm paying the money. And if you upgrade that subscription service, you absolutely should be paying the money because, we unfortunately live in a time where money is tight for everybody. We shouldn't have to just be like, oh, you want to play this game? Now you need to go buy a PlayStation. Oh, you want to play this game? You have to go. This is theoretically on Steam. I can't get any game on Steam, so fuck it. I'm not playing it. And that sucks because I hear people say oh, I bought this game on Steam, or I bought this on a PC, or I bought this game on Xbox. I just want to play a game. Just let me play a game and play with my friends. That's all I want to do.
No, I mean,
So
I really support, all of this. Like every game should be able to be played across every platform. Like you said, we're living in this day and age, stuff like that. And as of this support, I've actually been having this fucking wet dream about Helldivers, and it is legit. Like, what would happen is, and I know Panda, you don't know this because you haven't played the game, but like you're looking at the planetary map, like of the galaxy of the fronts and stuff, right? And no, hold on. No, this is supporting Xbox players. Okay, this is what I want to happen, and I really hope the devs hear this. They won't, but I hope they do. So you're looking at the map, and you see your Terminids, and you see your automatons. Right? You see, but there's like more area down here. What if one time you just look at the map, and this blue sector comes up, and it just says Covenant, and you're like, wait, what? And then all of a sudden, it goes outside the camera pans outside of your ship, and you just hear the and then a Halo flagship just boots right next to you, and just like Master Chief gets on the comm, and it's like we've arrived, and they shoot down in their fucking pods alongside of you. Party goes from 4 to 6. You have your 4 people, and you just have 2 Master Chiefs down there laying waste. I'm like, how cool would that fucking be? Bring the Xbox players, bro. Let's
I'm
get them in
telling you.
here.
Why
Dude, we
not?
need all the help liberating the galaxy, okay? We have to protect Super Earth, all right? With everything that we can, because we've lost planets. We've liberated them, and we've lost them again because we don't have enough people
Same.
here. Bring the 2 million, 5 million Xbox players into this bitch, and let's get it.
I'm here for it. Listen, I promise you, the day one, I'll buy it. If it comes to Xbox day one, I don't care if y'all are done playing it. I want to play it. I want the experience now.
Day one, I did buy it.
I think I bought
Good night,
mine
everyone.
because of
I think that's my nail in the coffin for the evening. It's been great being on DPS. I like to wish my former co-host good luck.
Well, you know what though? Like, and I could be wrong, but games like Helldivers 2, which I mean, right now it's console exclusive. That game is set up for long. It's game set up for long-term play for anybody who's playing it. Like Dylan's playing it, I'm playing it, like John's. I mean, we're all playing it. It's a game that
Panda. I can't. That's my last one. That's my last one. That's my last
You know
one.
what? Every single bit of my ass is available for you to kiss. Like all of it.
It's probably been humid down there, so no, I don't know if you want to go down there. But like eventually, I mean, they should bring that to Xbox, and Ryan should have the chance to play it. And like should theoretically still be playing that game, and that's what makes that game great. Is that it's not like I like the first one, but it wasn't sustainable, and it wasn't something that could like last long enough for us to keep playing today. But the second game is a live service game that is constantly being played and constantly moving. Like they should theoretically bring it over to Xbox. Like it's not even that difficult of a game to transfer over to another console or system or whatever. But
so one thing that may have inhibited them from having it with consoles, because I don't think that it's funded by Sony per se, right? It's not from a Sony studio.
I believe it is.
Is it? Okay, I'm not sure.
Oh, well, it's Arrowhead Games is the studio, but they have the Sony stake in it. I think that they hold some cards in it. So I think that's what it ended up happening, because the reason that the console wars are even a thing is because of Sony.
Because the studios just buy every studio that they like.
Sony just buys up everything, and they're like, nope, this is ours. They're very like, this is mine. You're gonna pay more to get the console. They're in that old style mindset where it's just like,
I wouldn't
just
say that
sell the
Microsoft
software.
is not like that though, because Microsoft is definitely doing the same thing. Like
100%.
They bought Activision, they bought Bethesda, like
Yep.
very, very big time, like productive.
And I mean, that's why they're kind of there.
That's where we are, right? That's why we are where we are right now. Is because they're an arms race that does nothing but a consumer. Like, even though it benefits the stakeholders, that's who they answer all the time anyway. But with who they really should answer to are the people to just friends online.
Yeah.
which like
But-
sucks for us because I would love to play with you guys all the time. Like every game should be non-exclusive. Unfortunately, I was going to be Helldivers servers couldn't support another console being added to
That's
all
very
at once.
true.
Anyway, because that was it was the opening week struggle.
Yeah, it was a big struggle.
But yeah, like when we get into the arms race and just everybody trying to buy whichever suit the best, and you have Naughty Dog on PlayStation, Bethesda on Microsoft, and splitting them up from there. It's I would rather spend like $400 on one console or $500 on one console or whatever it is instead of having to drop $1,000 to have both consoles, or $1,500 on a gaming PC that could like actually run both.
Mm-hmm.
It's an unsustainable model for them, you would think.
It really
Unfortunately,
hurts the consumer.
They get like so many people that like we'll just draw lines and then we buy things from one place. Is the reality of what we are right now.
Well, I think it comes down to it's like the quote cell phone wars too, right? You got at this point in cell phone land, you have for most people, like at least in America, you have Apple users and you have Samsung users.
I think you mean Samsung users and cult users.
That too. But like it's the same thing, right? Like, but everything is still cross-platform in these days. It's just where you consume it. And it becomes with longevity, right? I stick with my Samsung phones. I've had Galaxy phones since like the Samsung Galaxy 2, 1, something early, and I've stayed with that platform. I'm on the S22 Plus now, 23 Plus. I don't know. It was a free upgrade, but like everything I've done is now embedded in Google. Just like for Destiny, everything I do is embedded in Xbox. My game library, everything's digital now, so I don't have like assets. I have a box, and for me to have to get a PlayStation and have to have, like you say, Greg, another subscription. You have to buy games in different places. Where you receive the content shouldn't matter. The money still goes back to the same place. Like, let us all play together, and then if we like the exclusives for the consoles better, that's where we go. Like Nintendo's hardware can't keep up with Xbox and PlayStation. We all know that. So Nintendo basically makes games for Nintendo. But think about how much money that big old school Nintendo could make if all of their games came out cross-platform. Dude.
So I want to bring up one little thing first, followed by what you just said, because I think that's a good point. But like you mentioned, like you don't have any like assets, like that's true. Like I don't own a single physical copy of a game anymore, and the fact that GameStop doesn't sell used games or consoles really anymore. Like I have a used games store, like they sell like vinyls and movies and all sorts of stuff up the street that if I wanted to go get like a used game or console or whatever, I can go there. But GameStop is just like, nah, we're not gonna do that anymore. We'll probably just sell like the new stuff, and then we'll sell some T-shirts and some Funko Pops and whatever. So if they're not going to really rely on physical copies of things, why should we? So why can't we just have full access to every game out there? In terms of what?
You don't own the game anymore. If you read the terms and conditions, you're buying a license to play the game. You don't actually own the game. So if they wanted to say they want to kill the servers, you have no say. You can't play the game. You can't do anything anymore. You're now buying a license to play the game.
And that's fine though. But like to me, like that gives me an option to, if I wanted to try the game first, like I'll use Tiny Tina's. I have heard and read reviews before I bought it, like, hey, listen, this is not a game you buy at full price. This is a game you either get at discount or free. It's a great game, but the end game is like lacking. And that's fine. So I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. Now that I know that it's a game that I am enjoying, and B, a game that I can play with friends that are actually still playing it, if it came down to it, I will buy the game. I mean, right now it was downloaded, it was free, it was on the PlayStation Plus, so I didn't have to worry about it. But if it came down to where they said, hey, listen, we're taking it off the PlayStation Plus store, so if you want to actually play this game, you have to buy it, fine. I will wait for it to go down in price because it's a 2-year-old game at this point, but I will buy it because I've tried it, I played it, I know I like it. And then it goes for any other game moving forward. Like if at least I have the option to play it now, I can play it for free. And if I enjoy it and it's a game that I know I'm going to be playing for a while, because again, I'm not going to own a physical copy. It's not like I'd be like, all right, I'm done with this game. I can just go trade into GameStop and go get something else instead. Now I got to rely on the fact that like no, this is something I'm actually going to spend money on because it's worth spending the money. In terms of Nintendo, because I have a Switch that is just collecting dust. I mean, my wife plays it. She plays the Jurassic Park game on there. But like Nintendo is weird to me where it used to be like the system. Growing up, it was the system. You had your NES, you had your Super Nintendo, you had an N64. The GameCube was fun too for a while. But like to me, the unless it's a Nintendo licensed game, and I'm using that as like Legend of Zelda or a Mario game, like something that is like their property, their games suck. So nobody in their right mind is going to want to be like, oh, well, I saw this on Switch, I'm going to get it on Xbox. If it was a Zelda game or a Mario game, sure. But the fact, like, and I think part of it is because like the thing with the Switch is the ports that they have. So I'll use Assassin's Creed, I'll use Mortal Kombat, newer games, and even some remastered games. While they get great reviews on other consoles, whether it be PC or PlayStation or Xbox, the minute it goes onto the Switch and it's ported for the Switch, the quality goes down so much that the game gets rated at like a 3 out of 10, a 4 out of 10, a 2 out of 10. Like, just don't buy the game. Like, these are the reviews that come out. So, no, right now, like, if Nintendo's going to want to be like, hey, we're going to port, I don't know. I don't even know what games are on Switch anymore. A Switch game and port it into a PlayStation, like, nobody's going to buy it. It's a waste of money to even try to attempt to port that game. It's a waste of time for anybody to want to buy that game. It's just kind of there. But
honestly, that has been why Nintendo has been so successful in the console war era, is because they know exactly what they're marketing for. They know exactly what their hardware does and does not do. So they basically build to what exactly their spec is. They sell at a lower price point. They always have. Not always, but in the last couple generations, they have definitely, like in the GameCube Switch era, they've always undersold the other major consoles. And then they have Mario, they have Zelda, they have all the offshoots. They have Animal Crossing now, they have Splatoon, all the things that sell systems for them. You cannot get anywhere else. So you're obviously a $300 system where you can't get anywhere else, where you get that like elite single player experience, because nobody's playing like Switch really for multiplayer. Like, I even left out Pokemon, which is dumb for everybody knows Pokemon, like junky.
Well, and the Switch is aimed at a very specific demographic, right? It does appeal to us as older gamers that come from the Game Boy generation, the older handhelds. But like the younger generations are really where it's focused at, right? That early preteen to middle-aged teenager group is where they're really aiming at, and that's where the biggest concentration of players are, and that's why you sell so many. They do a quantity over quality method, whereas Xbox and PlayStation take a quality over quantity method.
I would actually say it's the opposite of that.
Really?
Because I would say that Nintendo really markets like their specific games to their specific demographic in order to sell, and they do sell.
I guess I meant more from a total horsepower perspective.
Right. I would say, okay, that's fair. Yeah, Nintendo prioritizes selling more as opposed to making like the highest powered machine.
Right.
But they just know what their demographic values, and they value like the experience over the graphic.
Right, but even they make it the interconnectivity murder. Like these games that have friend codes and all that stuff, bro, what are you doing? Stop.
Just to give you a heads up, the demographic for Nintendo Switch is 20 to 30-year-olds.
Jesus, is it really?
Really?
Yes. Yep.
That's older than I anticipated.
So that doesn't make sense to me, like, because unless you're buying it for the subscription to have NES games.
How old is the
Game
Switch?
Boy?
How old is the Switch?
Like 6 years, I think, right?
Longer. 8? It might be.
The reason I say that is because that would make sense. Because, okay, Prime posted let's see. All right, so that would make sense, right? Because if you take that curve that you're looking at in that demographic, Prime, that you sent, and if the Switch came out 8 years ago, that means that current generation players were around the age of 16, maybe, which is prime time for that, which makes sense that the usage would stay high because that's what they grew up with as a handheld. And it's better than the garbage we had as handhelds. Bro, we had I'm gonna date myself. We
You
had
take
black
that
and
back
white
right now.
Nintendos. We had black and white
Right
Nintendo
now.
Game Boys.
Dude,
Bro,
I
we
got
had
the original Nintendo Game
crappy
Boy. I still have-
8-bit.
My dad
Dude, I
still
had a
has
thing called an R-Zone.
VHS video, and I got the Nintendo for Christmas.
I'm telling
I had
you,
a
did anybody have an
PSP.
R-Zone?
The
That's
Switch is 7 years
basically-
old, by the
Get
way.
out of here with your PSP.
I had a PSP, and all I played on it was Dynasty Warriors. That was it.
So your
had-
Switch is 7 years old.
So 7 years old, bro. I mean, that's that generation that has it now would have grown up with it, and that's why it's a peak there. There's been nothing to
Yeah.
come behind it though for the next generation.
What I'm
I'm-
worried about is actually the death of the Switch, because now that the ROG Ally is out and the one that Logitech just came out with, those handheld basically PCs, like the Switch to me was really cool. I was like, oh, I can take this on a plane. It's handheld. I can play some stuff on there, whatever. Like it has its, licensed titles and stuff like that you can only get on that. But it's like, then you have like a ROG Ally that's like, oh, I can get all the other games that are way better than these games, and it's handheld. So part of me is like,
It's also
what
twice
is
as expensive, and it has less battery life.
that? Is true. You do have to keep it plugged in, which is kind of stupid. But airplanes have plugs now. So, but no, it's
So
just
fuck you.
where they're going with it to me is like, what is Nintendo's next step with their next Switch? Like, what are they going to do? Are they going to unveil a new Switch that has better graphics, better processor, stuff like that, to be able to basically be like, the next Pokemon is going to be realistic. It's going to be like
Well,
in
when
your
does-
backyard, or like
when does
AR
Nintendo- we're
technology
getting
or
off
something.
track, but when does Nintendo shut down hardware and just go software and sell that to the masses?
Never.
You
They
mean you
never
mean like
will.
Sega?
Yeah, like Sega.
They never
Sega
will.
didn't do it
Nintendo
right
has
though.
outlasted all of the other video game companies. Why would they stop?
But Sega,
Nintendo has
Sega
nev-
did not.
Nintendo has
Sega's
never
not doing
lost.
it right. Sega,
Nintendo has never lost to another video game company. Like even
No.
if they don't sell the most units,
So-
they are the only one that is still here. 40
So-
years
but
later,
no, but I get what
they're
like
the only one still standing.
kind of like piecing together what Dylan and Ryan are both saying though, like there's potential though, like for it to fall apart. And I'll go and I'll play devil's advocate here on this one. So the demographic right now is 20 to 30, and that's people that like were like 16 back, so they were playing like Splatoon and stuff like that. Like when they're getting older, what is that, like Dylan said, like what's the next generation playing? Like are they gonna be playing the
their cell
Switch 2?
phones,
Yeah, like are they gonna be playing the Switch 2? Like,
Stop.
what's that game gonna be like? Like
bro.
for-
Cell phones are better than Nintendo Switches now.
which I mean is kind of true because you can buy a backbone and play your PlayStation or Xbox games on your phone
You're
In your
not
house.
Like,
wrong.
in your
You're
in
not
your
wrong.
house.
I'm
Only in
saying,
their house.
like Xbox has a feature on it where you can stream its games, and they're like 3 times the quality of anything you can get on a Switch.
Can you play
Streaming from the
Super Mario? Can
cloud.
you play Super Mario though? Can you play Zelda? Like that's
Right.
really Nintendo. That's
But-
Nintendo's marketing is that
So-
they have that market.
I know, but you got to buy a $500
They will
device to
not sell
play
it
a
to anyone.
$70 game.
So, but here's all right. But here's the other side.
Also cheaper. Their games are cheaper than other consoles.
Here's the other side of it though, and this is I'm thinking back to like the Potato Thumbs guys when they had Tea Time Games or I probably not their names, but they were talking about retro gaming.
Yeah.
And there are companies out there right now that are catering more towards like people our age, where we're playing like you can get an emulator system for $150 or $200 or whatever it is, like depending on how big you want it, or other companies that are like creating like these like little nostalgia boxes, whether it be like a Game Boy or like something that plays like an N64 game or something that plays like old PlayStation games, which is for our age group. So at this point, like if Nintendo doesn't pivot and they don't pivot to work on the next generation who are 16 now, they're going to play it in the next 10 years. What is the point of them having a system? They should just roll over and just be like, all right, let's just start selling our property to Xbox or whoever it may be. Because and think about it, like
It's gonna be a great
games,
day.
there's games like oh fuck, I was just looking the other day. Games that were on the N64 that were considered like, oh, these are like Nintendo exclusive games, like Perfect Dark or Banjo-Kazooie. They were on the N64. Now you can play them because it's rare. There's the rare package that's on Xbox Game Pass.
Rare replay.
Yeah, and that's on Xbox Game Pass. I can I don't need to buy an old N64. I can just go in there and play like some of those games that I love to play. I just think that like like Dylan said, like both these guys were saying, like there's they either need to if they don't shift and they don't like start thinking about like what they're going to appeal to the next group of 16-year-olds for whatever system's coming out next, because I think there's been rumors about a Switch 2 coming out soon.
Yeah, within the next 2 years.
Yeah, like they're gonna be paying that for the next.
Supposedly, they were beating Sony and Microsoft to market on the next hardware.
But can you imagine? Can you imagine a Legend of Zelda built for PC hardware and current like heavy horsepower gen hardware? How dope that game would look and what they can do mechanically.
But I think though it would ruin the concept of Zelda if you try to do that, because Zelda in its whole has always been that way in Nintendo, right? So when you have the exclusives, and Nintendo kind of knows what they're doing. I mean, did they have a down year last year? A little bit from the year before that, but they still made they made $12 billion last year. So
I want to throw this out though, and I'm using Zelda as the example, and Final Fantasy is the example. So Final Fantasy VII was the exclusive for PlayStation. That game has been remastered, and it doesn't look anything like the game did when it first came out for the PlayStation. What's to say that like people won't respond the same way to like an Ocarina of Time that is just remastered to give the graphics that we have today?
They did that with Link's. Like that.
They did.
The game sold like hotcakes.
Dude, if it's a nostalgia item for me, I'm going to chew it up.
Like,
but
I think what you guys are not really realizing about Nintendo is that they don't lose. They have not lost. They are not down. Like, they are competitive in a market where they have the weakest hardware. They know that. They acknowledge it. But because the quality of their IP is so strong, they don't like need to expand. They don't need to do anything different. Like, because every Animal Crossing game sells like it's going out of style. Like every Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros, like Zelda, Super Mario, like core games, like all of those, they just print money because they know what they have and they just make the shit out of it and they do it well.
But back to your Final Fantasy VII being exclusive, it's still an exclusive to PlayStation. You can't play it on any other system for minimally a year and a half. So like Final Fantasy Remake from the first set just now got the PC. So it's still an exclusive to PlayStation, and that's Square Enix saying, "Hey, no, time out. We're only going to do PlayStation for the first year." So,
I thought of something actually. When you're talking about Ocarina of Time, I love that game. You remember when you played the Ocarina, like on the N64 controller, you had to use the yellow arrows.
The yellow arrow buttons.
Yeah, the yellow arrows, like left, right, up, down, and stuff like that. And you'd be like, do. So you know what other game has those codes that you put in? Helldivers. Actually,
I was waiting for it.
Here it comes.
That's how you call in your stratagems.
Need an extract? Up, down, left, right.
Nope, and Panda has left.
He left.
So.
He fucking left. Oh my god.
It's 2 weeks in a row y'all made me leave.
To be honest with you, I still think that the exclusive to the consoles still need to be there. And I think because if you think about it, PlayStation is not PlayStation without Xbox, and Xbox is not Xbox without PlayStation. So prime example of that is that the creator of Coke said if Pepsi didn't exist, he would make Pepsi to compete with himself. So without having that challenging party for that corner of that market, you're never going to make yourself better. You're never going to have the better game. You're never going to get the exclusive better game. It's a money grab. But ultimately, I think who makes out in the end is the PC players, because those developers know, well, I can get away with putting my code in the game for PlayStation and PC, and I'm good. I don't have to go to Xbox or vice versa. So to be honest with you, if Helldivers went to Xbox, it could probably change the whole game completely, because they're coded to play on the PlayStation software and the computer software. Now, some of the computer software will probably translate to the Xbox, but Xbox has said in the near future they're going away from are a physical console, and they're going to nothing but streaming. So you may not have that console on your table next to your TV. You're gonna have like a Fire Stick, or you're gonna have sign into the internet on your smart TV. So that's the way Xbox is trying to go. They're not trying to have that console anymore.
Stadia
I'm here for it.
2.0.
I listen, if they can pull it off, I'm here for it. I don't need a console. I mean, we're already comfortable with buying digital games.
Yeah, I have all digital consoles.
And I agree that there needs to be exclusives, but I don't think they don't need to be multiplayer exclusives.
Yeah, I think
multiplayer is
Yeah.
about everybody connecting and playing together.
They have
Right.
plenty of games that are cross
The big Nintendo argument that I'm hearing are console exclusives that are single player experiences. Zelda single player, Mario single player experiences. They're all single player experiences with the exception of Mario Kart. But every platform's got its own racing game, right? Xbox has Forza, PlayStation has Gran Turismo, Nintendo has Mario Kart. Cool, we all got it. But everything that everybody's saying are like strengths of Nintendo it's single player. It's not multiplayer. Multiplayer should always be inter-system connected.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think it
I
definitely
agree with
hands
that.
down.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Yeah.
don't think it will be, but should be. Because I would also say that Sony's strength is single player. Like when you think
Yeah,
about like the
definitely.
Horizon
True.
games, like the Last of Us, Uncharted, like all of those are single player
Final
experiences that are
Fantasies.
like incredible.
Well, what if they had a game that had multiplayer and single player, and the single player experience stayed the exclusive, and the multiplayer experience was the shared experience?
And you could just download the player experience. I mean,
Yeah,
they
like
have
Red Dead
some-
Redemption. Like Red Dead Redemption, you can play Red Dead Online, and it's also a piece of Red Dead 2, which is a giant single player experience, right?
But I think at that point you kind of already have your allegiance, if you're a console player. So like, if we're talking like single player exclusives, like John was saying, like Uncharted or Last of Us, like people that are gonna buy PlayStation are gonna buy PlayStation because they want to play those specific games, and that's fine. And I just think that like Helldivers is a multiplayer game. You're not. It relies on. I mean, I enjoy playing it solo sometimes, but it's more fun playing with friends. Like, why can't that be a cross-play game? And like you were saying, like, I mean, Call of Duty is. I know some people freak out because was it Sony bought Activision or
Microsoft.
whatever? Microsoft. Yeah. I mean, let's face it. Nobody's playing Call of Duty for the single player anymore. They're playing for Warzone and Zombies and the multiplayer, and it's going to be cross-play forever. But I mean, when it comes to a game that, like, if Helldivers was specifically like a third person, like Gears of War, like a third person just behind the back shooter, okay, I would understand this being like a PlayStation exclusive. But because this is a multiplayer live service game, make it a multi-console game.
No
Just makes
reason
more
not to.
sense. Yeah.
I mean, listen, this whole entire discussion is just because I'm a whiny little punk and I want to play Helldivers and I can't.
Waffle's buying a PS5 or whatever this weekend. I think probably just to play.
Why do you think I told you I've been eyeballing PlayStations and PCs at this point?
Because Waffle's a bad influence. That's why.
Waffle's a bad influence. I've
Ryan,
got
if you want me to peer
FOMO.
pressure you into buying a PlayStation, I will. I've got time.
No, believe me, like your version of peer pressuring you is like, hey, John, you should get this. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna get that.
I'm like, oh, you know what? You've made some good points. I'll think about it and I'll probably do it.
I'm the same way. It's like, hey, this game looks cool.
Dude, I'm the
Look at
worst.
one
It is
video.
like
Yep.
It is a well-known fact. I'm the easiest person to peer pressure into any.
Oh, it's
honestly
fantastic.
shocking that I'm not on hard drugs.
I learned that the night you bought I learned that the night you bought the V8 hearse.
Dude, I bought the hearse. I bought Call of Duty. I bought Tiny Tina, or I would have bought Tiny Tina's if I didn't get it for free. Like, dude, I'm the worst. I'm
I'm a terrible influence too. So
I'm like trash.
And then because we're all adults, we only have like an hour a night to play it too. So it's
Dude,
telling
an
you.
hour is super generous.
super
Yeah.
generous.
I have
Super
3
generous.
children. They are fucking animals.
Dude,
Like,
I'm
how
stoked to
much
be
do
playing
they do?
Tiny Tina's Thursday though. I didn't know
Yeah.
Mullet bought Tiny Tina's. This is gonna be fantastic.
They might
Have a
call
whole
her a
party in
website,
there.
though.
But so like
much
you're
like
talking
it.
about you're talking about video gaming exclusives, right? You for one wanted people to play Gears of War. Guess what? PlayStation users can't play Gears of War. So
But you can
wish you
get you an
could.
Xbox 360 for about $20 on Facebook Marketplace and go ahead and go play Gears of War.
Listen, I'm saying I really wish you could. Now, Gears of War honestly started as a single player only experience anyway. Like, well, I mean, it had multiplayer, but it was really based on the single player. And for me, I guess that's fair, but I would like Gears of War to be, if multiplayer on it, to be everywhere. Again, multiplayer should be everywhere on every system. It doesn't matter. Everybody should have a shot to play it.
I do like the splitting of the code, like just make the multiplayer everyone. But then like if you want to play this single player, then you got to get the console. That would kind of alleviate almost both problems because like didn't Call of Duty do that where you could buy different versions of the game? Like you could buy zombies, you could buy multiplayer.
Warzone was free.
Well, like
Yeah.
I have my Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is only the zombies mode.
Oh, okay.
I bought the Zombies Chronicles. So I don't have the multiplayer. I don't have the single player. I just have the old school zombies maps.
But can you play zombies multiplayer?
Yeah.
See? There you go.
I can play the zombies multiplayer.
Portion of the game and you can play it multiplayer.
Yeah, so there's
why
no
is that
reason
not a real thing?
That there should be an a la carte gaming option. Just buy what you want.
Why not?
Now, Helldivers is multiplayer only, and it is exclusive, which kind of sucks because that's the whole game. So like they couldn't do that in a way. So they're like, you know what, this is ours. But PC's back here like, hey, we can get it too.
Yeah, see, PC always gets a little side bump, and like that's not cool, bro.
My laptop was $700, but it's also a laptop, so I can do whatever else I want to with it, and it plays these games. Now, is it very well? No, but that may be your little entrance fee right there.
Yes, I mean, I got a Series X Xbox. I've got it's like people. My brother's like, hey, bro, you need to just break down and go ahead and get a PC. He's like, for about $2,000, you'll be good to go for like years.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I'm like, dude,
you'll be good for like 2 years. It's like,
I'm like, inflation has hit like a champ. My bills are really high. And you got $2,000 just to buy a console. Then I have to rebuy Destiny, which if I could get in right now with the humble bundles, $40. But if not, we're talking $400, $300.
You got to start over.
My whole library's gone.
You have to start over on Destiny as well. It doesn't. It doesn't go over.
Crossplay does. Yeah, cross save.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's
see.
No,
don't listen to me. I have a PC, so I don't worry about it.
Ignore me.
No,
just so you're aware, you can spend.
I have an ally that I play at work.
You can spend $400 and get a refurbished PS5.
See, stop being a bad influence, sir.
I haven't got the
Facebook Marketplace has over 350.
So I hear. But anyway, that's all I got on the subject. Is I just my whole wish is that multiplayer experiences would be cross-platform because I feel like it's a big detriment to this interconnected world we have now from not to be. And I feel like you're missing out on the big market, especially if you're a live service game. There's no reason the live service game shouldn't be interconnected everywhere. There should be an app for your phone so that you can manage this and that. You know what I mean? It's like, I hate to bring it up. Destiny's kind of spoiled me the way it does live service when it comes to like being able to keep up with stuff. And it doesn't matter the platform I'm on. Helldivers could be the same thing, but they left me out. So fuck them.
You poor
Rodimus, I have to say, I have been fiending for this top 10 list, and I have been wondering what the hell it's been this whole time. Like, can you give us a taste or something?
Are we done with this topic and want to move on?
I think it's that time. I think we should just close up our exclusivity conversation with.
Put away our soapboxes.
It's
soapboxes. So you guys, okay? So we will move on to our wonderful top 10 list. So
well, wait, before we do that, should we give some shout outs? Because I feel like this top 10 is going to turn into an argument, and we may or may not be closing up shop in the middle of this top 10.
They might not be friends.
You guys can close up shop. I started the bots. I can always finish out if you guys get too heated to leave.
Let's get to the top 10. Let's do the top 10.
Start kicking us out.
I'm fiending over here. I'm scratching
top 10.
My neck.
Here we go. So here's the Rodimus top 10 of the week. We are going to talk about the top 10 best video game characters of all time.
Oh, so the Gorgonzola cheese was a red herring?
Yeah. We're not talking about cheese.
This is so off kilt that I didn't know. Okay, cool. All right, awesome.
What was it again?
The top 10 best video game characters of all time.
Oh,
Mario.
Mario is number 1.
No
Yeah.
Link.
shit.
Sonic.
Link.
Link is number 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably is
Ouch.
not gonna be that high. 'Cause
Ow.
He's not a great character. He's just in.
Mm.
Damn, that's so true.
That's deep.
I never
Look,
thought about
look,
that.
McNasty,
He's
you
a
just you
horrible
struck my
character,
soul.
but his
Although
My
games are
soul got
sweet.
struck.
Although,
Crushing people
No.
today.
although fucking Navi's like number 3, I'm gonna riot.
Yeah. His
No,
his
but like
his
no,
famous
I'll-
voice line.
I'll just give me one. I'll take 1 minute to talk about like Link is you, like mirror of you. So
Yeah.
like he doesn't say anything. He doesn't do. He is like exactly. He's like the player character, but development at all really in the game. So he's not a great character. He's in great stories, which is like, and he's like the main character in the great stories, but he's not the like. He has no personal character development at any point in any of the.
So
like,
you're
there's no, like-
saying I'm just a shitty person because when I play him, it's a shitty
Wow.
character.
Hey, I've been playing Legend of
You know
Zelda
what?
for
I'll
long.
take
it.
I'm just
I'll
saying,
take it.
Bill, at very
No,
least, you're a top 10
my next
person,
answer is
okay?
Let's
Sonic.
go.
Sonic is number 2.
Let's go.
Yes,
Sonic's
let's
number two.
go. My favorite little fucking hedgehog boy.
All right. So is Luigi
Uh,
number 3?
No, can't be.
Luigi is number 3.
What?
Oh shit!
How
Wow.
the fuck does one game get 1 in 3? That's bullshit.
Well, then by that logic, I'm gonna go with Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong did not make the top 10. Donkey Kong didn't even make the top 20.
Okay.
Wow. Is it because all he does is throw barrels?
That's kind of sad.
Horrible character.
Donkey Kong did not. Donkey Kong ended up being up number 30.
All right. Master Chief.
Master Chief is.
is.
Oh, where is he? Hold on.
Boom.
Master Chief is number 6.
Oh, I was
Oh,
Ooh.
good shit. Cloud.
Cloud did not make the top 10.
Mm.
Joel from The Last of Us.
Oh, Mega Man.
Mega Man
to be
didn't.
high.
Cloud. What was the first one before Mega Man though?
Joel from The Last of Us.
Not on the list. Mega
was Mega
Man not in the top 10.
Oh,
What was he like?
Yeah.
11?
I'm looking.
11?
No, he's not even in the top 20.
I missed that.
That's-
Also, that was another game that broke me. Was
How
Mega
about,
Man. I
uh,
played
Mega Man
fucking
was
all of them.
27.
How about Zelda?
Damn.
Princess
Zelda
Zelda.
is-
that they're using.
Princess Zelda is not in the top 10.
Kirby.
Is this are these playable characters that we're having to pick?
I'm
Are
just
these
gonna look up all
playable
the Super
characters?
Smash Brother characters. Hold on.
Kirby is number 4.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah, I figured Kirby would be on the list. That's fair. Kirby's number 4.
The list is
Kirby's
very
number 4.
heavily-
Let's go.
Heavily Nintendo so far.
It's
Yeah,
very heavily
exactly.
Nintendo skewed.
That should
Which goes
speak
back to our
your wonders.
topic.
Yoshi, is Yoshi on the list?
Yoshi is number 5.
Okay, literally
Yoshi's
Super
number-
Smash Brothers characters right now. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up this list.
Where's Bowser? Where's Bowser?
Like,
on the list?
yeah, I was gonna say.
Bowser
Bullet
is
Bill.
number 7.
So we've got the top 6.
Are you kidding me? He's 7?
Bowser is number 7.
It's
Bowser's
literally
number
all Mario characters. Chomp Chomp. Bullet Bill.
Chomp Chomp is
Birdo.
not on the list.
Birdo's number 8.
No.
Oh my god.
Hang on. How
Um,
can Timon and Pumbaa
Pumbaa.
from the Lion King
Oh,
game not be on the list?
Samus.
Samus.
Neither
Ooh.
one,
yeah.
neither one are on the list.
Samus isn't on the
what
list.
about Samus?
Jesus.
No.
Oh
Honestly,
no.
this list is dog shit.
This is every episode where it's just like we get to like
How
5
about,
and we're like, fuck
How
this
about
list.
Ezio from Assassin's Creed?
He is
Uh-huh.
not in the top 10. He is not. He's number 19.
At least he's on the list somewhere. How about okay?
Oh, Pikachu.
Pikachu is number 8.
Yay!
there
Let's
we
go.
Star Fox.
She's not even really a character.
Star Fox is not on the list.
Really, he's not. Pokemon Snap. I think you played as Pikachu with the camera, right?
What about
It was like putting
No,
a
that's not
pencil
right.
on the list.
what about Ash Ketchum?
Not on the list.
He's not a playable character because it's always your character, not Ash.
Honestly, I'm really pissed about peeking on the list.
But you like Pokemon.
I love Pokemon, but
So what are we
Pikachu's not a
missing? Are we missing
character.
7 and
Pikachu
9?
was the
In
greatest-
Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon
You're
Stadium,
missing.
you could play.
You're missing
Greatest
number 9.
machine gun on the list.
We're just
number
missing
9?
9.
Just missing number 9.
Oh man,
And I have a
Number
feeling
9.
you may not get number 9.
Mickey
Is
Mouse.
it Net? Is it Ness from Earthbound?
It is not either one of them.
That's from Earthbound. Pulling
Alright,
it
can
out
you
of
give
your
us a-
ass.
Can you give us
I
an
was gonna-
era?
No. Because if I do, it gives it away.
Jill Valentine.
What color are they?
That gives it away too.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
What genre?
Oh, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Scorpion is not on the list.
Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Damn, that's a good guess though.
Not in the top 25.
Is it a Mortal Kombat character?
Reptile.
It's not a Mortal Kombat character.
Liu Kang. Oh, okay.
No,
Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil.
he's not on the list.
Pendulum Head.
Scorpion was number 42, by the way.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's low. Tighten it up.
I'm trying to
Prime.
think
Help
of
us
like
out.
the big. Yeah. Oh, is it Knuckles from Sonic?
Not Knuckles.
Tails.
Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Robotnik.
It's not either one of them.
Okay,
Shit.
the way you said it made me think it was from Sonic. So like, Dr. Robotnik. No one wants to play as him. I would say Shadow over Dr. Robotnik.
Wait a minute. Is it Shaq from Shaq Fu?
So
Oh my
Bell
God,
got it.
not
Hold on. Bell got it with Shadow.
No
Number
way!
Oh, that's bullshit.
I do love Shadow. He is the better Sonic.
Rodimus,
really.
I need to
edgy.
call Laz. This is a Laz conversation.
Sonic Adventure Battles 2? Come on.
So it was
That was
Laz,
my
when you
game.
hear this, Laz, when you hear this, I need you to add me in the Discord so that we can build our case and take it to court over these bullshit top 10 lists that we've been getting with these garbage answers. So Laz,
won't make it
that's
to court.
at Trash Panda in the Space Mafia Discord.
You won't make it to court.
Yep. Just eat that mic. Swallow it whole.
You will not make it to court, just so you know.
I'm not gonna make it to court.
Anyways, to
His
recap,
court fees
number
are
one.
outrageous.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that this
That witness
complaint
int-
session is
that just,
rigged
like,
and
witness
it's not going
intimidation that
anywhere.
was-
Number one.
I like
is,
that one. That was a good list, Rodimus.
Number one is Mario. Number two is Sonic. Number three is Luigi. Number four is Kirby. Number five is Yoshi. Number six is Master Chief. Number seven is Super Mario Bowser. Number 8 is Pokemon. Number 9 is Shadow. And number 10 is Link. Did you see the common thing in the top 10 of what producer / owner / company?
Nintendo.
This whole thing has been brought to you by the Nintendo Switch.
So can I say,
so
in my personal opinion, 5 and 6 should be swapped. I'm okay with the list, but swap 5 and 6. Swap Yoshi and Master Chief.
No.
See, I would put Master Chief a little higher. I would probably put him at 3, just because of his like genre and his following with the Xbox community.
He's pretty defining, right?
I'm gonna disagree because Yoshi could stomp Master Chief.
Yoshi's a
fuck outta here.
bitch. Just to give you some
Poop him out an egg.
some like other ones. Solid Snake came in at 11.
I didn't
That's
think about that.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Metroid came in at 12.
Okay.
John Marston from Red Dead came in 13.
That's a good one.
Princess
was Arthur
Peach
from Red
is
Dead.
14.
Peach is 14. Okay.
Meta Knight from Kirby is in 15.
Yeah, dude, he was so annoying. Jesus, I
Uh,
hated playing against him.
Where was
Tails is
where
16.
Where was Arthur from Dead though?
I don't see him on the list so far. But what I'm confused
And the list
by,
the
like,
list is invalid.
I
because
feel
Arthur was a
in
much
my
better character
opinion,
than
I
John
feel
Marston.
this character should have been in the top 10 as far as like who he is and like the definition to like gaming as a whole, and that's Pac-Man. I feel Pac-Man should be in the top 10.
yeah.
Based on like what they're yeah, I agree with
Yes.
that too.
The
Like,
battleship
I'm
from
also-
Galactic.
like,
Galaxy.
Dude,
Nathan Drake.
Pac-Man is honestly a top 5.
He should be.
Pac-Man is a Mount Rushmore character, gentlemen.
Miss Pac-Man can
sorry.
be down there in the 20s.
Yes. Steve from Minecraft was 21.
God dang it. It's this generation, I swear.
So
But is Steve not a Master Chief type character? Is he not defining like that? That is like iconic.
I mean, he is trying to kill an alien race, so probably.
In his own way, he's iconic. Steve
did
is.
you say Arthur Morgan from Red
Yes,
Dead?
I
He's
did.
number 28.
Say that's trash. He's a way better character than John Marston.
Batman's at 37.
Batman.
Crash Bandicoot's at 38.
Crash Bandicoot should be higher?
Yeah.
I think the mask that follows him around should be higher than Crash. Because
So
he
for
was the
me,
main
like-
character.
And Red was 49 from Pokemon. But that's your
Red?
top
Solid
your
list, Prime.
top
That's
10.
the first rival.
That was a good
In all
list.
honesty, this was a good list. I'm happy with
I'm
this list.
exhausted, but it was a good list.
I thought about coming back I thought about changing up midway before we started to the 10 best console exclusive games ranked.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So,
Number one.
but I don't think this list is legit. I think this list over here is bullshit. So
Yeah, it's cute.
It's brought to you by Super Smash Brothers.
because
Which means it's probably a good list because
That's
the
even
list we
better.
get are the bullshit list.
it says number 1 is The Legend of Zelda. So
Now
Out
I
of
want to play Super
curiosity-
Smash Brothers.
Out of curiosity, where does Solid Snake fall on the list?
He was 11. I think
he was
so.
11.
He was 11.
Wow.
So, but we will have
Wow.
a new list next week. So
Yeah. Well, we got snakes, and you know what else we got?
Airplanes.
We got. Oh yeah, we do have airplanes. I need to hear about airplanes, Bill. Rumor has it before we get to the goats, you went on vacation.
Yeah, I touched on that at the beginning of the episode. Yeah, I think that's all I needed to touch on.
No, there's a little bit more. I think you need to talk about.
No, we need a deep dive on your.
We
your
need to
experience.
explain.
You wanted me to quote a song. Okay, if we could pretend that airplanes in the night sky were like shooting stars, I could really use a wish right now, and that would be to roll this through. So no, what they were talking about is Wednesday morning was my flight back to North Carolina from Salt Lake City, Utah, and it got delayed for some reason. And by delayed, I mean I stayed up way too late the night before and woke up at 7 with my flight being at 8:24 and the airport was 35 minutes away. I went about 90 the whole way in that little Subaru Outback that I had rented out there. It was really struggling. I got there 30 minutes before the flight, and because of the way that the airport is in Salt Lake City, I basically missed the check-in of my bag, and my bag had ample amounts of snowboarding equipment, so I had to get it checked. And because like the plane was on the opposite side of the airport is what they said, and it's like you have to go underground and then back up, and it's crazy, right? So I kind of missed my flight and proceeded to be put on standby at 11:45, then on standby at 2:09, and then finally got a flight at 4:10 p.m. And so I did not land in Charlotte after a layover in Dallas till 12:15 in the morning. Did not get in my bed till about 2 in the morning. So, but I made it. And I went to work the next day.
You don't want to tell them about the song that we were writing for you in our little text chat about whether or not you're going to make the airplane?
I am oblivious to that at this moment.
You might have been on the plane at that point. We just had to rewrite that "Leaving on a Jet Plane" song and just include you.
God, you guys suck. This is news to me. You guys are menaces to my life.
Well, we're glad you survived, and next time we need crashing at the airport tips, we're gonna send everybody your way.
Hey, I had my laptop that I mentioned, and the Wi-Fi was good enough for me to play Skull and Bones. So I played Skull and Bones for like 5 hours.
That's it, folks. Skull and Bones, good for an airport time.
Good for an airport.
All right,
Servers
so-
will hold up.
I'm gonna give a shout out to the goats of the Discord.
hold on, before you do that, we got to pep you up so you don't fuck up this time.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, swear jar's out.
Oh yeah, swear jar.
Jesus.
The GDC swear jar.
Okay, pep talk, go.
All right, here we go. Goats of the Discord. These are our server boosters, excluding anyone that is in the chat tonight. Starting off, we have Captain Miracle Whip, Mr. Stormcrow. Thank you, sir. The elderly Miss Kripnick. We appreciate you. She self-defined.
What?
Y'all
I
can
don't have to
shoot
worry
me-
about you making the course. She's gonna kill you before me.
It's
Wow.
okay.
The chivalry in me just amped up, and I'm like, you did not, sir.
I saw it.
You did not do that.
I did. I saw it. Mr. Soggy Noodle, the soggiest noodle around, Darth Noodle. The
He
floppy
finally changed
Sherpa.
his name.
He did finally change his name. He's the floppy Sherpa.
2 months later.
Raph is not
84
Wyatt
years later.
Wyatt/Raph is not here tonight, so we can thank Raph. God bless you, Raph. You're a sweetheart. TL Tammy, we need a name update there, Timmer. So TL Tim, thank you very much. And Rolfie will round it out for us. He is part of our Space Mafia Euro crew. So thank
Yay,
to
you
all
didn't
of the
fuck it
server
up.
boosters. I had to really think about it at the end there.
Am I doing a slow clap? Oh, all right.
Little golf clap.
Look,
Um,
yeah, look golf clap.
But before we promote like the Discord and stuff, I'm loving the new Funko Pop behind you there, Panda.
Oh yeah, he's on the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I see him. He got the Cade one.
I have the K one.
The Gunslinger Cade. Look at that. That's a badass Funko Pop.
Hold on, let me show you something else. While we're still here, this makes for great radio. Prime, edit some of this out.
Nope.
I have something.
Oh.
I have something for the community.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we bought a second one.
It's still in the box. And it glows in the dark, everyone.
So, we're gonna come up with a giveaway. Let me know.
I'd be curious if Killer Monkey actually wins this, because up until about right before we started recording, he had no idea that we actually had a podcast.
That's true. That is true.
He goes, "What are you guys recording?" I'm like, "Our podcast." He goes, "You have a podcast?" He goes, "How long have you guys been doing that?" I was like, "Dude, we're on episode 6." You know, like we've been doing this for 6 weeks now. He goes, "Ah."
He's like,
makes
"You
sense."
only use this Discord for the Helldivers channels." And I was like,
Yeah.
true. I mean, granted.
All right, so we talked about it. We'll come up with some way to deliver the Funko Pop. We'll talk about that amongst ourselves. As part of that, I also got a emblem code that we will be tucking away and hiding somewhere cleverly within the Discord or the show. Or the show. So we've got a few things coming up, so keep an ear out. You might have a chance to win either an emblem or a Cade 6 Funko.
We're going to act a message every day in our welcome channel that like no one reads. And it's going to have a capital letter in the text every day. And that's going to be how it is done up. So keep an eye out on our welcome channel. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Or are we? You got to check it out and find
How
out.
about in the top 10 list?
They put it in the top 10 list. Text form.
Oh my god.
Can you get the top 10 list before we do? That's the game.
Someone asked the other day where I got my top 10 list, and I told them it was a secret, so I can't really tell you where I get them from.
No, keep that
like
secret.
we can't know that either, or we'll.
'Cause
I know.
The Bell's gonna cheat if you do.
100%.
So you can go to the ranker.
Yeah.
No, that's not where I get my list, so don't worry about it.
All right, Rodimus, you can edit this out. Do you want me to take us out?
You can do whatever you want to do, buddy.
Oh, well, guys, thanks for a good show tonight. Thanks
Yeah,
everybody for
that's-
listening.
That's a good time.
Before we
Bill.
do that, before we set it out, hold on. Make sure you check out the Discord. Link will be in the show notes. And check out the clans. So we do have a Misfit tag for Destiny 2. We have a Misfit tag for Call of Duty. There are some people in the server who are playing Tiny Tina's. So if you want to jump into that, jump into the server. You got some Freedom Fighters and some Helldivers, minus Panda.
Last shot of the episode. That final knife twist in the back.
Spreading democracy across the Discord. But notes will be in the show notes. Come join us. Even if you wanted to chit chat in the multiple channels that we have that keep getting added daily.
There's not that many.
There was 2 new ones created this week for some Dungeons and Dragons, I hear. So we
These
will
are
Just
important
well
things.
organized. That's what it was. It was
You're
just
welcome.
organized.
Yes.
well organized,
Guys, I need stuff to be in the right place.
which is fine. And you mess up Panda for like 4 hours. So.
Dude, I was twisted for a minute. I was like, why is this there? And then I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? I bet John's been in the background tweaking a little bit.
But,
And here we are.
That's an extra
do
shit
any of you guys have any last?
I'm not going to apologize.
You guys have any last minute things before Bell sends us out?
No, just come hang out with us. We're fun. I promise.
Factual. Smell you later. See you next time.
Yeah.
Panda, you got anything?
Nah, I mean, come hang out with us. We're
All I'm
okay,
gonna
I
say
think.
is, all I will say is Tom Cruise sucks as an actor, and Bell, take us out.
And that's it, everybody. Episode 69 minus the 9. Put it in your novels, your romance novels. Read your smut. We're out of here.
Oh, God.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.
Love you guys.
Bell, Billy Bell,
Right
Bell,
here.
Bell,
Right here.
Bell,
Rodimus! Dad!
Bell,
Come back from the store!
Bell.
What?
There you go.
He
Found
just
you.
went for milk.
Okay.
Here's your notes.
It's probably nothing. Hold on, let me visit the site.
Went out for cigarettes, never came back.
Oh wait, there is actually notes this week. Holy shit.
There's some questions.